Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing BattleTech, but a very special BattleTech because we have an exclusive first look at the beta version. So do remember it is a beta version of the Commander's Edition mod, which is compatible with the Heavy Metal DLC. So fantastic new stuffs to look at. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the Mech Bay. Shut up, Catch. Harry wanted me to show you guys the skirmish Mech Bay. There's a lot of stuff in here. So we'll just have a quick skim through this before getting into a campaign. And I will be starting a new one because one thing with this beta is the full Inner Sphere map and the Galaxy at War stuff is not ready yet. So we'll be looking at everything but that. And so my old campaigns, if I'm located somewhere that's not on the main Inner Sphere map, it's not going to work because the place doesn't exist. So we'll just be playing on the harebrained sized map for now until that's ready at some point. But anyhow, let's have a quick look through these mechs. There's a whole load of stuff that you will have seen before, but a bunch of stuff that you won't have seen before. Now, where's one that I thought was particularly worth showing off in the light category? Because I recognise a lot of these, but I saw a Hollander. Where's it gone? It's in here somewhere. It's a 35-tonner, isn't it? Should be getting to it soon. Have I gone past it? No, I haven't. It's here. Right, there we go. The Hollander is in. Look at that. 35-ton light with a Gauss rifle. Excellent. And you also might notice that it's packing endosteel / ferrofibrous on it as well. So it saves weight, takes spaces. You all know how that stuff works by now. And that allows it to fit this Gauss rifle and a couple of tons of ammo. There are two variants of it. This one has an LB-10X as well. You will also notice that these weapons have been nerfed slightly. Harry's adjusted the values of all the weapons, so we haven't got the ridiculously overpowered harebrained versions of them anymore. They've been toned down a little bit to make them a bit more balanced, let's say. And we're on to the mediums now. You'll see the Bushwacker. You'll see double heat sinks in there, ER large laser, ferrofibrous, XL engine. Now you still can't change engines. We don't have the Mech Engineer mod as part of this. I don't think it's ever going to be part of this. But you do get variants with XL engines in. Now, the reason you're getting these is because you can play, or you can choose to start this mod quite a lot further forward in the timeline than you could previously. So previously we started in 3025. You can still start there, and you'll still have all the 3025 tech, and this stuff will unlock as you move through the timeline. But you can choose to skip a load of time and just start further in the future. So we are going to do that with this campaign so we can see what the game looks like with the timeline wound on with more new mechs and different tech available. You see this Bushwacker here has got a couple of medium pulse in. There's the stats for the medium pulse. We've got ferrofibrous on this as well. We've got XL engine in there. And you will notice the XL engines do, as they should, spread out into the side torsos of mechs, and you'll see it gives you minus 50% engine weight for having an XL. So one would assume that the mechs can be blown up by losing side torsos, as is always the way with XL engines in BattleTech. So that is definitely something to bear in mind when using some of those mechs. Yeah, just absolutely loads of variants. I could spend hours. I'm not even joking. I can spend hours if I go through every single variant that's available here. So I'm just going to quickly try and pick out some of the things you might not have seen before. The Huron Warrior. There we go. That's something I know nothing about this mech, but it's got a Gauss rifle, an ER large laser, and a medium laser. So one would assume this was designed to be some kind of long-range support mech. What does it say here? The 3056 R4M variant of the Huron Warrior is a simple modification that removes the medium pulse laser in favour of a standard medium laser. The saved weight is used to add an additional ton of armour to the mech. So what's the original one? Is that it? There we go. It was originally planned to be a fire support battle mech. There you go. But the design was moving from concept to production But as the design was moving from concept to production, the rediscovery of Starleague technology and reports that were coming back from the clan front prompted the designers to dramatically change the mech's payload. The design was modified to make the Huron Warrior capable of attacking an enemy with a devastating long-range direct fire arsenal. The mech's long-range punch combined with its 10 tons of armor, protection and average mobility make the Huron Warrior an effective weapon. So, I mean, that's just a 50-ton medium. That's something we could see. It's got endo steel. It's got a couple of mech quirks there. Let's have a look at the heavies, because I always like heavies. And it's a good place to look at some of the changes that have been made to the components that Harebrained put into some of the new mechs. So, for example, the Warhammer still gets the optimized capacitors that it has in the vanilla version of the game, but rather than getting plus 20% energy damage, it's only plus 5%, which is a huge rebalance there. And so you will notice things like that. Some of them have been left the same. So, for example, I imagine the Phoenix Hawk has been left the same based on chatting with Harry in the past about that. So if we look at the Phoenix Hawk and find... Oh, hold on. Does the Phoenix Hawk even got it anymore? Oh, it has. There we go. Vectored thrust kit. So plus 10% jump distance, plus 10% damage after jump. Yeah, so that appears to be the same as it was previously, the vectored thrust kit. So, yeah, some of the ones that are on the weaker mechs seem to have been left the same, but stuff that was a bit strong, a bit overpowered, has been nerfed back a little bit. What we got here? We got a Falconer here, XL engine. Got an ER PPC in it, Gauss rifle, double heat sinks. So these are the kind of things we can encounter with the timeline wound forward. And I think I will be playing it. I think it will be... Is it 3057? I think I'll be playing it from. We'll show you that when we get there, when I actually boot the save up. All I've done is created it and made a few pilots so far. Flashman there. We've got a Maelstrom here. It's got double heat sinks and an XL engine as well. Loads of Lost Tech in it. There's absolutely loads of stuff. Penetrator. Here's one that was mentioned the other day. Yeah, someone was saying the Rakshasis was their favourite weird mech, but you can see here there are two variants of that in the game. One slightly more heat efficient than the other, because one has an ER large laser and the other just has a large laser. And you might recognise that looks very similar to a Timberwolf, because it is using the model of a Timberwolf. And it makes perfect sense, because this is kind of like an Inner Sphere attempt at making a Timberwolf. You'll see it's got double engine heat sinks in there. It's got endo steel and ferrofibrous. Artemis, you'll see there, Artemis 4, LRM 10. All this lovely new technology in there. Medium pulse as well. Alright, what's been done with the Archer? Has that lost the special components? It appears to have. The Archer doesn't seem to have the missilery suite anymore, so that's been nerfed out of there. This version of the Archer here, the 5S, that's got double heat sinks, XL engine. It's got a streak in it. There we go, streak 2. That's something new as well. All sorts of exciting things to discover here. Oh, it's also got a NARC. See if the values on that's still the same. Yeah, so the NARC and the tag lasers appear to have been kept the same from what I can gather. What else we got in this heavy section? What's this? An Avatar. That's something I've never seen before there. It's got Artemis LRMs as well. We got the Cataphracts 3D in there. I saw that earlier. Where is it? There it is. Yep, so we've got the Ultra AC5. I'll just give you a quick look at that. So that's not quite as overpowered as the PGI version. The Harebrained version. I believe the heat's been upped, but it's tricky for me to remember everything, because I hardly got to play Heavy Metal Standard for long enough to learn all the weapon values off the top of my head. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to remember, but general rule of thumb, overpowered stuff will have been nerfed. Here we go. We've got the Axeman. Some of you will be interested to see that. We've got a heavy hatchet it's armed with, plus 100 melee damage. Pretty nasty. Also packing an XL engine, ferrofibrous, large pulse there. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, as you can see, loads and loads of stuff. Oh, I saw a Catapult K3 earlier as well. There we go, Catapult K3. This has got Lost Tech in it, ERPPC, double heat sinks. Yeah, so finding double heat sinks is going to be pretty cool. If you find some of these mechs and manage to trash them and steal some of those heat sinks, things are going to be pretty cool. We've got a Crusader 4K there, packing a couple of medium pulses, so a more updated, well, two more updated Crusader variants there. This other one, this 4D's got medium pulses as well. And of course, we've still got the older ones in there. What else we got? We've got the Exterminator. We've got the Ost War. I've never seen the Ost War while playing the campaign before. What else we got? Oh yes, this is worth noting. The Black Hawk KU. So I believe this is the Inner Sphere version of the Black Hawk. You know, the Clan Mech. In fact, yes, that's what it says. Black Hawk KU is an Inner Sphere version of the Clan Black Hawk Omni Mech. And to make it possible to copy it, it's built 10 tons heavier. So the Black Hawk's 50 tons, isn't it? So this is 10 tons heavier at 60. And as you can see, it's got double heat sinks, XL engine, ERPPC. We've got AMS in there as well. So that's also a thing. +2 missile hit defense, -15% incoming missile damage. So that's how the AMS is going to work here. So yeah, just like I said, I could be here all day looking through stuff, but I'll just give you a quick skim through assault mechs because we haven't looked at those yet, and some of you are going to want to see that. So one worthy of note is we've got the Atlas K here. Was it the Atlas K? I think it was the Atlas K. Yeah, it has an XL engine in it. So you'll see it's got 2 medium pulse, ER large laser, Gauss rifle, XL engine. Quite why you want an XL engine in your Atlas, I don't know. It's kind of making a tank a little bit vulnerable, but you can if you get hold of an Atlas K. That is a thing. We've got the Devastator here. That was a new mech. I'd not seen this before. What's this one say? General Kerensky himself designed the specifications for the Devastator to make up for perceived flaws in the prototype Titan. The Devastator DVS-2 carries an arsenal focused on long-range combat, powered by a 300 XL engine, giving it a top speed of 54 kilometers an hour, and using double heat sinks to allow for continuous firing during combat. So that's a thing. Designed by Kerensky himself. Got 2 ballistic hardpoints, 6 energy hardpoints. Appears to be packing a couple of Gauss rifles as well as PPCs, so pretty nasty mech there. And of course, having double heat sinks and the XL engine as well. It is 100 tons. Again, risky having an XL engine in there, but if that floats your boat, there's a mech there for you. Assuming you can find one, if you can hunt it down. The Mackey's still in there. Never seen this in game personally, but it's always been there. It's just super rare. And of course, the rarity values will still be in effect. So, you know, you're going to see some mechs more than others. Some of these are going to be incredibly rare. What's going on? I've just seen Garrison say you want Doyle to re-chat. I haven't got time to re-chat when I'm going through all this at the moment. What's it say? Syndrian says, not really lost tech by 3057, rare and hard to come by maybe, but tech base has recovered a lot by then. Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, there will still be some versions of the lost tech as it is in 3025. There are different versions of it, so there'll be Star League Defense versions of stuff as well as the more regularly used versions of stuff, and there is a difference between those. That's something worth noting. You can find some stuff, certain weapon systems will be better than others, and the really good ones are going to be super rare. Right, where were we? Show me what it looks like. Says show me the model. Oh, I can't show you the model from here. You'll have to wait. And see what we discover in game. Right. What else we got? We've got the Linesman. I've never seen that. We've got XL versions of Battlemaster. There we go. We've got the 3S in there. Got 6 medium pulse. That's going to pack quite a punch when we, or if and when we find one of those. We've got the Crockett. I've never seen a Crockett before. That's also new. We've got a longbow version that had, there it is, the 7V that had double heat sinks, XL engine, and a heck of a lot more firepower than the other longbows. What else we got? We got a whole bunch. Oh, we got the Hatamoto cheese as well. There's a whole bunch of those in there. Striker we have seen in game. Thug we've seen in game. Although I think there's the 11E we won't have seen before. This one's got endo steel and double heat sinks in it. So stretching that available tonnage even further with the endo steel. And the heat efficiency even further with the double heat sinks. But anyway, I'm done showing you things for now. That's a lot of stuff there, basically, is the short version. So we're going to load up a career. So here we go. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Right. So, this time around, I've started with a Steiner background because I've not done that yet. We've actually done all of the other factions, never actually started with a Steiner background, so we're doing that this time. So we're going to be making all sorts of questionable tactical decisions playing in character for Steiner. Shouldn't be too difficult for me to manage that, should it? Right, let me see. What are the mechs that we started with? I've already seen this, but there we go. You guys haven't. So in the potential medium slot, we have actually ended up with a spider, because that's just my luck. So we got a spider here. Although we did get a couple of good mechs. We've got this this fire starter, always a decent starting mech. Definitely no complaints about starting with a fire starter. We also got a Commando 2D as well. Again, good starting mech. Packs quite a punch for a 25 tonner. And then we've got the standard 2 20 tonners. One's a Stinger, one's a Locust. We've seen these before and we know they're rubbish. So that's what we're starting off with. All lights, no medium for this. And I've already sorted out our longest subscribed subs. So we've got Sarge, Rylan, Catch, and Black Cat in there this time. And they've been named the Old Boys Lance. Doyle is back in for this campaign. Doyle. And where have we started? So I'll just show you the star map. We've not got the full Innisphere map at the moment. That's not ready. Don't know how long that'll take. But so there's, for the time being, there's no big map. There's no Galaxy at War. But this is just a beta. We're just seeing the early version of this mod. We have got the map filters working. That's all in there. The difficulty filters, all of that. All fine. It's all obviously compatible with the Heavy Metal DLC. We've started off in Lindsay. What's this? A manufacturing planet. Okay, so that's something worth noting. Is Harry's done a little bit of tweaking with how the shops work. So this location being a manufacturing planet, this is somewhere that we can get all the weird and wonderful ammos. For like the LBX stuff and Gauss, things like that. So that you want manufacturing planets to be able to create that stuff. But there are no weapons here for us to buy, so that's a thing. There will be in other shops though, so don't worry. But it means I can't do any refitting in my first location. Right, now, another thing to show you. Is if you want to change the start point of your game, so obviously you can still start in 3025, but you can choose to start at a further point in time if you want. You just need to advance a day. So let's do that. There we go. So if you click to advance a day, it will bring up this screen here. Select timeline. Please select a timeline to base your game's starting day on. So we can still choose 3025 and just go for a vanilla start year, or we can go for 3049. or 3053, or 3057. That's the latest start point. So we don't get the clan invasion, so there's no clan mechs coming in. There's, you know, that's not part of the mod at the moment. It's just inner sphere stuff. But you can still choose to start at that point in time and have the availability of that technology. So it's almost like an alternate timeline. You've got the tech, but it's as if the clans never came back, never appeared. So it's all still just inner sphere stuff. That might change in the future. Who knows what that could bring? You know, we might see clan mechs coming in, but at the moment that's not a thing. That's not a part of the mod. But I'm actually, because I want to show you all this new stuff and experience these new mech chassis and new technology, I'm actually going to start in 3057, which is the furthest forward point that I can, because I've played 3025 tech for about a year now. I've been playing this mod since just the first one of BattleTech Extended 3025, and it would be nice to see something new and different, I think, for a playthrough. So we're going to start in 3057, and we will have access to all sorts of different technology and mechs as a consequence of this. We will see different weightings of mechs appearing. You know, that's all been sorted out as well, so the houses will be using the mechs that they would be, you know, likely to use in this period and all of that. Right, so here we go. A short but deadly war renders the federated Commonwealth in twain, and with clan pressure continuing unabated, entire regions of the inner sphere are plunged into leaderless chaos. Nevertheless, the technological progress of the period continues, with the development and deployment of new inner sphere Omni-Mech designs. Further new designs based on clan mechs are fielded, including the Rakshasis and the Black Hawk KU. Going on there, Gecko, thank you very much for the bits, and good to see you. How you doing? Right, so Harry has left the Heavy Metal DLC loot crate option in there. I'm going to say no thanks to it for the purpose of this. It's up to you what you do with it. I mean, I don't mind taking it for just playing vanilla Heavy Metal and showing stuff off, but the idea of this mod is to, you know, stretch out the early stages of it. And if I take the crate, I'm going to get a load of cool stuff and you know, I mean, I could get any of the new mechs in there as well. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say no thanks to Yang's thieving ways, and we're just going to play as the mod is intended to be played. So, on to doing contracts, I guess. I think that's all the things I need to show you for now. I mean, it's still got all the other stuff that you'll have seen before from the Commander's Edition mod. So I'm not showing you things that you already know about. I'm just kind of showing you the newer things. But as you can see, it is compatible with Heavy Metal DLC. Heavy Metal's installed. You've just seen the pop-up. And you'll see the new mission types as well. This one here, the B team being one of them. So let's go do that mission. This is for the Taurian Concordat against the Federated Suns. And this is one where you've got those 3 noob pilots that you've got to train. So we're going to take those out. We'll bring the fire starter. We'll just stick Doyle in that because Doyle can't die. And away we go. Right, now I'll try to catch up on chat. Yeah, there's no way I can show you the models unless I'm going to go into the skirmish games, which I'm not going to do right now. You'll have to wait and see. As I said before, this mod might even be available to you guys by next week. So if it is, you'll be able to do that yourselves next week. Not too long to wait. The Flashman's quirk is that it's a registered ex-offender, says Catch. Thank you for that one. Yep. Good, good. Okay, let's begin the mission.
Command interface initiated.
Yes, there is far too much chat for me to catch up with, I'm afraid. Right, let's just crack on.
fight, Commander.
Okay, objective area over there. Let's just race towards that. Well, 3 of the mechs will race towards there. The Heavies just going to plod.
Coordinates received.
Hey Azrael is asking, is Commander's Edition 1.8 available for download now, or is he testing? Yeah, no, it's just a beta version, not ready for the public just yet, but it's pretty damn close. Could be as early as next week that you guys get your hands on it. But at the moment, we've got almost everything in there except for the full Inner Sphere map, and the Galaxy at War stuff is not ready yet.
10-4.
But we can play with everything else but that. And yes, this is compatible with Heavy Metal DLC. Wolfsheart, yeah, I got your email, Wolfsheart. I have the custom symbol is working for me. I just did it the same way I did last time and just replaced one of the existing emblems.
All right.
I'm using a different one right now because I picked a blue one for a Steinery looking background. But I'll show you the Doyle clan badge is working. It was showing up on my other saves. Right.
Ready for orders.
Get stuck in. See what we're up against here. A Wasp 1S. Ooh, okay, so this Wasp is packing a medium pulse laser. Now, how to kill this without trashing the medium pulse laser? Oh, he's whiffed with the kick. Oh, he's still got flamers though, and small lasers. And Guano is on fire. Okay, we've got Doyle here, can get in range with his flamers and small lasers, so let's go use them. I love how to get the American way of saying that word, you have to spell it differently to get that across to people, Gecko. Is that not telling you something?
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I'm here.
Okay.
Firing jump jet.
Haven't looked at what the other mech is yet. What is it? Ah, it's a Stinger 3G. Okay. So, the one new and interesting thing we got... oh, God. I was just going to say, the one new and interesting thing we've got here is this Wasp variant with the medium pulse that we're hoping to not destroy. Just look. Of course, it's gone already. We've blown it up. Why do I even try?
The Cobra strikes.
I'm here.
And of course the Herbie at the back is not going to be able to do anything, so I'll just keep on plodding. Got jump jets though, I could hop up here eventually. Might have killed these mechs before that happens though. Ooh. Commando's got an open leg, but we don't have to worry too much about this because it's not our commando. The only mech we've got to worry about keeping intact is the fire starter.
Commander.
Now then. Let's see. Ah, look. We got the coloured lines back. Oh, I've missed the coloured lines so much. Telling you what angle you're in on the enemy mechs. Oh, so handy. Right. Let's get into the rear arc of this guy. I'm going to use the resolve. Why not?
I got it.
I'm receiving you.
Can't get anywhere useful with the Irby. No surprises there. Right, now.
Waiting for
Should
order.
I just finish this guy with the Panther? Oh, I might not be able to finish him actually. We'll try though. We'll try. Okay, come on Panther. Shoot well. There we go. CT destroyed. Nice.
Farewell, sweet prince.
And that frees Doyle up to go after this this Stinger. And I think that'll do.
All weapons committed.
And of course we've got the Commander's Edition version of Flamers again. That's also nice. Flamers are usable. I do here. Go in the rear arc, see if we can finish the job.
All weapons committed.
There we go. Should be mission complete there.
Enemy mech.
It's only a half skull, so nice and easy for our first outing. And I thought this would be a good one to pick because we only have to commit one of our own mechs, so we're not going to incur too much damage. I don't think there's going to be any repairs needed. The Firestarter got through that just fine. Okay, so what's this Wasp 1S? Oh wow, it's got Endo Steel and Ferrofibrous on the Wasp 1S. The Stinger 3G is still only got 2 energy hard points. Never liked that nerf to it. Right, so what's this say? The Federated Commonwealth's model of choice starting in 3049, Defense Industries of Furillo upgraded the chassis to Endo Steel and the armor to 3.5 tons of ferrofibrous. This variant carries a medium pulse laser in its right arm, 2 small lasers in the right torso, and a flamer in the left torso. That's speed as well. Interesting. It's only got 2 energy hard points, but it does have 5 support weapon hard points. Might not be too bad for a 20 ton of that. I mean, it's got Endo and Ferro. We're going to be able to fit more in it than we can in other things. Now then, I think I'll take the small lasers, actually. Let's just take one of those. Nice. So we got everything except 3 jump jets. It's actually a pretty decent haul. Happy with that. Okay. Just checking, but shouldn't be any repairs needed. No, we're all good, so we're going to crack on to the next contract. Now, what have we got? What do we got? Repossession, ambush convoy, hold the line, defend base, letter of marque, battle. Okay, I'm going to go for the battle, I think. Do that one. Wow, not very much salvage out of this. Let's up the salvage a bit and lower the money. Oh yes, of course, pilot fatigue is a thing as well. That's back. I've been playing the standard Heavy Metal DLC recently, and of course you don't have those things to contend with in that. Easy to forget that fatigue is a thing. But we've got the full Old Boys Lance available. Right, we can take these guys out for a spin. Right. Who's going to go in what? Ryland's got the best gunnery. Let's have him in the commando. Makes sense. He loves it. He loves his missiles as well. We've got Catch and Spider. Black Cat unfortunately appears to have drawn the short straw and is in the Stinger right now. And then we've got Sarge and the Firestarter. Azrael, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Right, let's just launch. There's nothing I can do to improve this. This is just what I've got. We've got to deal with it. I'm looking forward to traveling to the next location and having some gear, so hopefully I can rebuild these first thing I'll be doing is upping the armor and jigging some of the weapons about. But of course, it does take a while. It does take a while to get those things done at this stage of the game when we haven't got all the Argo upgrades. That's right, Chico, yeah. Hey, Arvi, how you doing? Good to see you.
Command interface initiated.
Right then. Let's see what we got to deal with here. Enemies over there. Lots of trees. Seems good.
Coordinates received.
And this time we don't have to use an Irby.
Look what we have here.
We don't have an Irby. And I'm quite happy about that, to be honest, because they always get left behind.
Heading out.
It's hard to keep any kind of force cohesion when there's an Irby as part of your starting lance. I mean, they hit hard, sure. I mean, lots of firepower, that's nice, but it's only nice if you can get them into a position to use that firepower.
Ready for orders.
So often, a little bit tricky to achieve. Right, what we got? Looks like 2 vehicles, some kind of mech. We should probably go after the vehicles first if we can. Let's see. I'm going to reserve. We'll probably end up reserving to the final phase. We'll see if the AI actually moves. Oh, they are going to move. Okay. Oh, a fire starter.
Reporting major armor loss.
Okay, so that's scary. Not fully armored though. It's a shoddy fire starter. I kind of want to see what the vehicles are before I commit to going after a mech, because vehicles tend to be easier kills and you just get that firepower off the field. So I'm going to reserve again. Let's see if the AI is going to move again. Okay, it is. And there's a 4th enemy there. So it looks like 1 fire starter and 3 vehicles. Nice. Evasion saving Black Cat in his stinger there. Alright then. Alright then, game.
Waiting on you, Commander.
It's time. So we've got a vehicle that I can get in range with here with Rylan in the commando, so we're going to do that. Now, what is it? A hover scout. Oh, of course. That's something that hadn't crossed my mind. The vehicles are going to be for the period as well, so we're going to see new vehicles. And I've never seen this one before. Pretty cool. And what's it packing? 2 LRM-5s and a small laser. Not too intimidating, is it? Right, let's give it a blast from Rylan. Vehicle destroyed. Good start.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so I'll read it out for those that can't necessarily see chat, but Harry said it's worth mentioning, depending on what year you start the game in, is how often you will see the new tech. 3049 looks very much like 3025, but we'll slowly see new stuff over the years. 3053, you're likely to see new stuff every other mission. 3057 is bonkers, tons of new stuff. The major houses have all the new tech, periphery doesn't change much. And that's what we're playing, the 3057. Want to see all the new toys.
Yes,
right, we've got a striker. I think I'm going to go after that. We're going to ignore this fire starter for the time being. We'll just wreck these vehicles first. Then hopefully we'll be able to pick apart that fire starter for salvage.
Ready to get it on. Confirmed. Standing by. Got it. Engaging.
Terrible. Terrible miss. Gunnery skills are really, really poor on these guys at the moment. I think the best I've got is 3. I think that was on Rylan, and everyone else is gunnery 2 right now. So there's going to be a lot of missing.
What can I do for
The
you?
short version. Oh, we're in stompy range. I think we'll go stomp with this spider.
On my way. Targeting for physical attack.
Squished vehicle. Nice.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed. Waiting on you, Commander.
And then I think we're going to shoot this one up.
No sweat.
Yeah, doing well, thanks, Harvey. They're out meeting up with. So we had like baby classes is the shortest version of explaining it, and she's out meeting up with the other mums and babies at the moment. The house is very, very quiet. But yeah, she's doing well, thank you. And yes, yeah, chat already knows Shell by this point.
Waiting for orders.
And William. Right. Hey D, how you doing? All is well, thank you very much. Hope all is well with you too. I can't get my fire starter into range of this vehicle. Oh no, hang on a minute, I can. Oh, this is just too tempting. Oh, am I going to wreck my legs? How much armor have I got? Oh, screw it. We're doing it. We're death from aboveing this Pegasus. Because I want to.
Here we go.
Here we go, squish. Get wrecked, vehicle. I still think DFAing squishy tanks shouldn't do as much damage to your mech's legs as DFAing an actual mech does. But whatever. So, as you can see, we've now got only 15 armor on each leg. Let's hope that this enemy fire starter doesn't trash us. I've got machine guns. I feel like I should try to get those machine guns in range. Or just punch him. Oh, in fact, actually, no. All kinds of no. Black Cat is getting the hell out of there. His back armor like. Well, I've got more armor on the back than I have on the front right now. What about if I sprint? How far can I get? Yeah, I can get out of sight if I sprint. Yeah, I've just noticed Black Cat has got an open center torso. And he could die.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
No! No, they got reinforcements. I thought it was a little bit easy. Okay. Well, now I really wish I hadn't done that death from above. I'm a little bit worried about, obviously, Black Cat, because his center torso's open and these guys are quite near to him. But also, need to be a little bit worried about Sarge's legs.
I hear ya.
Okay.
You betcha.
Go smash this guy with the commando. This is where all our firepower is.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Yes, so for those wondering, it might have already been explained to you, but I don't know. So we had to use the ModTech injector to get this work, because the harebrained mod implementation tool thingamajig isn't working yet. So the ModTech people have kindly fixed something up for the time being.
Affirmative.
But the idea is that eventually we won't need to use ModTech. And the harebrained one will work, but it doesn't just yet. And it still might not be working by the time this mod's released, so it is worth noting. You know, you might need ModTech. Right. God, this is all kinds of bad for Black Cat. He's just going to keep on running, I think. On the plus side, at least he's super fast, and they'll have a hard time catching him if I keep sprinting him. Now, we've nearly managed to wreck this Firestarter. He's looking pretty worse for wear. I'm hoping this reinforcement lance is just the two mechs that we see there.
Waiting for orders.
What's the state of affairs here?
Aye, aye.
Okay, I think I do want to shoot him in the back again. Yeah, those odds aren't too bad. Yeah, let's shoot him in the back.
Move order received. Taking the shot.
Okay, right's also destroyed.
Taking a critical hit.
There's going to be no carefully picking that Firestarter apart for salvage after all. Just need to kill things quickly at this point. Right, let's move the Spider for a back shot as well. Not really getting the most out of the light play here at all. Completely ignoring evasion. Hiding in cover right now. But those other guys, those other mechs that are coming in, they're out of range right now. Not doing me any harm yet. I just want to get this guy finished. Now. Got a horrible feeling I'm not going to be able to reach to get behind him with Ryland now. Where am I? Oh, we can, just about. Okay. So all of the damage this round is being ploughed directly into the back of this fire starter. He's only got 17 internals left now. Come on, Ryland. Come on, Ryland. No, damn it.
Critical hit, Commander.
Oh, he's punched out. It's all good. I was upset because we blew off the other side torso instead of actually killing the mech. But it's all right now because he's bugged out. So we'll take that. I'm going to keep on sprinting with the Stinger. Try to stay out of trouble as best I can. And they have another fire starter. Well, I'm glad I upped the salvage a little for this mission. Just getting myself, well, even part way towards having another fire starter would be great. Now, how do we want to play this? So I can get in the rear arc there. Gets me loads of evasion as well. I think it's worth it. Did I use the resolve? Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go for a precision strike with catch straight into the back of this guy to up our chances to hit with our 2 medium lasers. The firepower of a spider is really intimidating, right? What else they got? They got a Stinger. The 3R. Okay. That's not too scary. So I'm going to focus on that fire starter.
Commander.
Go for another leap. Where can we get to? There, I suppose.
Copy that.
Just a little bit worried if they hit the legs on my fire starter, things could start going south very quickly, but that can't be helped. You have got a ton of evasion from doing that jump.
Critical hit, Commander.
And that fire starter could come in for a melee attack, and then all that evasion counts for nothing. Right, Ryland, where are we going to move you? An open side torso. That left torso, only 11 internals. Okay, let's try to hide that a little then.
Coordinates received.
Sindrin, thank you very much for the bits. Again, time for more Prodigy lyrics, is it, for the fire starters?
Good to go.
Right, can I use Black Cat? I'm going to risk using Black Cat. I hope he doesn't get shot. I'm going to just angle the side and do a lot of praying, I think. 27 internals. But this one extra medium laser could have just killed this fire starter. It didn't, but it might have. We've got a bit of extra damage. Their fire starter is a complete wreck now, though. Not very much left of it at all. Their Stinger's gone for a melee attack on Sarge. Oh, machine guns as well. Legs are still on there, though. The legs have not fallen off our fire starter. It's all good. Right, so enemy fire starter in bits by this point. Let's move. Spider. What's the rear like? Better off shooting him from the front or the side. Go for this side, I think. Not going to jump this time. The heat's up a bit.
Firing all weapons.
Leg destroyed. We look like we got a hit in the center torso as well there, so that's going to make him pretty easy to pick off. Got 11 hit points remaining. Okay, so we're going to move Ryland out there, I think. Got to finish with him.
Got it. Firing everything I've got. Enemy down.
Can I request you name one of the fire starters after Keith Flint? I could totally do that, Sindrin, yeah.
Receiving you.
Right. We're going to melee attack this Stinger, because most of the firepower I've got on this fire starter is secondary weapons, support weapons. So My melee attack, it's only 5 less damage than if I fire both these medium lasers, but there's every chance those medium lasers might miss. I've got 69% for the melee attack, so we're going to go with that. Sarge is getting his boxing gloves on again. Or in this case, he's going to kick. You've never heard the song, Garrison? Are you serious? I demand that you search for it on YouTube and listen to it right now. He's rectifying it. Good man, good man.
Yes, Commander.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna risk Black Cat again.
Position confirmed.
Since this guy's on his back. See if Black Cat can zap off that last leg. No, Black Cat can miss. Not surprising at this level.
Negative damage.
Start of the game, always very, very tricky.
Standing
Okay,
by.
let's see if Sarge can finish the job here then.
Affirmative.
There we go, CT destroyed. That's the mission complete. So what did we take in terms of damage? Our Stinger got CT opened up, and Ryland's left torso got opened up. So we are going to have to do some repairs before we can do the next mission. Yeah, was it on the Fat of the Land album, I think, Ruvian? It was on that. And what's this? We've got a red outline around one of our kill symbols. Don't know what that means. Maybe Harry does, but that's a thing. Right, so we didn't lose any equipment, though, which is always good, especially at the start of the game. And there are 3 pieces of a fire starter up for grabs. Now, I've gone for 3 pieces to complete a mech. Now, the default setting for this mod is 4. I've dropped it down to 3 for the same reason I've given before, which is I want to show you guys stuff rather because, I mean, the mod is designed for a long playthrough, but when streaming, that doesn't really work so well. You get a big drop off the longer a playthrough goes on. You'll see it in the YouTube views. So rather than spending a long time getting, searching around for parts, I've just gone for 3 parts per mech. It should be pretty easy to get them together. Right, RNGesus hates us because there was another fire starter piece up for grabs there and we didn't roll it. So I've got 2 out of 3 pieces, which are the pieces I chose. Divine, RQS Divine, thank you very much for the raid and welcome to all of his raiders. Get your speedos out, boys. Give them a good welcome. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. And check out RQS Divine's channel if you're not already following him. He also does mech-related streaming, so BattleTech and Mech Warrior stuff. So check him out and give him a follow if you're not already. Right, so we got some fixing up to do. Sarge approved wedgie, says Syndrin. Nice. Right, so that's just a 1-day fix. Nice and quick. What about this one? Also a 1-day fix. Brilliant. So, not too shabby at all. We'll go to the barracks. See about
Ready for orders.
any experience.
Good to go.
Yeah, we're on slow experience again. I left all the other settings for the mod as the default, except for just dropping the mech salvage. So we are on slow pilot XP gains. So nobody's really ready for anything just yet. Nope. Okay. Right, let's wind time on by a day, maybe 2 days. Let's get that Stinger back as well.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Have I got on the Locust? 2 machine guns and a medium laser, and I've got 2 machine guns and a medium laser and a bunch of jump jets in the Stinger. Yeah, I'd rather be using the Stinger. So we got that fixed. Okay, so all my pilots are fatigued at the moment. I'm probably just going to use them fatigued, I think, for now. They will be stacking up fatigue, but I'll be travelling once I've done a bunch of contracts and I'll have time to rest up then. Wow, what shall we go for then? We've got base defense or ambush convoy. Or I can do one of these 1 skulls. Shall we risk these? Let's have a look. We've got more battles here. This is a recovery. Now, recovery should be relatively easy. If there's lots of nasty stuff, we can just grab the objectives and go. So, very low payout for recovery missions. I don't know if that's across BattleTech in general or whether that's a mod thing that reduces the payout for recovery missions, but I started noticing that, was it around the time of Urban Warfare, recovery mission payouts are super low. Right, okay, we're gonna go with this then. We'll take the same lance out. Actually, should I leave Black Cat at home and just stick Doyle in the Stinger? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm worried about losing Black Cat. Doyle has got the plot armor and can't be killed. Black Cat can. We didn't look at the to see if there are any quirks. So let's have a look. Catch has got Merchant and Spacer. Rylan has got nothing, and Sarge. Oh God, Sarge is rebellious again. Why? Sarge was rebellious last playthrough, wasn't he? When we were doing the Federated Suns campaign. So yeah, reduce resolve when in combat with an officer or the company commander. So just yeah, that's going to affect things because Doyle's in this lance right now. But never mind, we'll deal with it. Has Sarge ever not been rebellious? It's one of his most charming traits, says Sindred. Yeah, fair point. What, Garrison? What? How dare you? So Harry's explained what the red symbol is all about. So it now shows the difference between killing a mech or forcing a mech's pilot to eject and getting awarded for that. So that's why we saw the little red outlined mech silhouette in the end screen there. So thanks for explaining that, Harry. I'd not been told that at all. I had no idea that was a thing. Right. So that's where we've got to grab the stuff from. Which route are we going to take? We got this way. We've got all the trees. Or we got this way where we've got no cover. But we can just kind of bring ourselves on the target zone. I'm going to go through the cover way, I think. I like cover.
Moving to position. On my way.
Garrison, are you streaming BattleTech today? Later, are you going to be raidable?
Confirmed. Affirmative.
Been a while.
On my way.
He says yes. Excellent. Right. So I assume you have you got the files for this? Are you all set and ready to go with this as well?
Ready for orders.
I am. He says excellent. So when I finish today, we will hand over to
Position confirmed.
Garrison, and he'll be playing this mod as well. So you'll get a different look at some of the stuff. And what year are you planning on starting in? Have you got plans for that yet? Are you going to go for the late stage tech as well? 3057, of course, he says. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, you'll be able to see on Garrison's stream as well all this new tech that we're going to encounter in the mod. And that'll be on directly after I finish. We'll raid Garrison as soon as I'm done today. Right, 17% chance to hit. That is not worth it at all. So we're just going to sprint instead.
Moving fast.
We'll wait till we've got better hit chances before we start wasting heat. We are in a hot environment, and you've got to choose very carefully what you're spending your heat on when you're in this kind of environment. But at least until I get my hands on some double heat sinks anyway. Who knows when that's going to happen. Catch says, BattleTech 1912, you're only available pilot Sarge. That hardly seems fair when Sarge isn't here to defend himself. Speaking of which, where is he today? Hope he's alright. Not like him to be late. Let's hope he's just having breakfast with some friends or something. Garrison says he's fired. He's definitely fired, yeah. Unborn says mech trench warfare. Can you imagine the slog that would be? Kindred says, well, in 1912, all he'd have to contend with is other people, and I'm pretty sure Sarge would just eat them. Yep. Fact. Who knows, Catch? Who knows? Redburn says the Oracle told us Sarge was the one. Could be. Right. What do we got over here? We got 2 vehicles, 2 mechs that way. And over here we've got 1 vehicle that I see so far. And 2 mechs. Oh, 2 vehicles. There's another one back there. Okay. How do I want to do this?
Waiting on you,
Can I
Commander.
reach to stomp this guy? Kind of can. What about with the stinger? What are the armor levels like on this? Yeah, there's a fair chance I could one stomp this with the stinger. Alright, let's go for it. We got Doyle in the stinger now, so I don't have to be quite so worried about getting pilots killed.
Critical attack.
And once again, we're just going to wipe out the vehicles first.
Enemy
Get those quick, easy kills. And then we'll worry about the mechs afterwards. Wonder, is that some kind of Valkyrie or something? I don't know what that is. We can't see the tonnage yet. But we've got Striker SRM here, which, although it's only got SRM2s, is still quite scary. Plus the LRM10 on it as well.
I hear ya.
I think I want to go wipe that out.
Got it.
See if Ryland can get the hits in. What are the odds? Not great.
All weapons, go.
But he has got the best gunnery in the entire Lance at the moment, I think. Actually, has Doyle got better gunnery? I think Doyle might have slightly better gunnery. Doyle's in the Stinger, though.
My armor's getting stripped off. Receiving you. Yes, Commander.
54%. It's not great, is it? Wingbreaker, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Alright, we're going to shoot this up.
Firing all weapons.
There we go. That's vehicle number 2 down.
Reporting.
Trying to decide what to do with the fire starter. I might end up just melee attacking that Locust if I can't get sights on another vehicle. What we got here? A Wasp. I think that's just one of the old-fashioned Wasps. Is that the 1A? Just got a brief glimpse of it. Yeah, that's just the 1A. So nothing new or high-tech about that one.
Ready to
Leave
get
him
it
till
on.
later. Right, I can get Doyle line of sight on that vehicle rather than punching the Locust. Now, what's this Locust got? Is it just the single medium laser and 2 machine guns?
Order.
All right, yeah, let's get Sarge in the fire starter onto this vehicle, and we can also see what this is. It is a Valkyrie back there. LRM-10 medium laser. I was wondering when I saw those LRMs come in. Right, so we're going to shoot the Hunter. Just a single medium laser hit there. I think that's a vehicle I haven't seen before as well. What's it got? Okay, I mean, a lot of that firepower missed there, which I'm very glad about, but it seemed kind of scary for an early-on vehicle. And that one as well. Well, Sarge has got all the attention over here.
Right. Who's next?
What's it got? An LRM-20? Jesus! That's really scary when all you've got is light mechs. Okay, first order of business. Stomp the Hunter with Sarge.
I get you. On the move.
Got a feeling that other vehicle behind that we can't see might also be a Hunter. That seemed to fire a lot of LRMs at us as well.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Oh, Bellator Mortem. Hello, how you doing? So I assume you're talking about awesome news that Commander's Edition's almost good to go. He says, getting tired of head-popping numerous mechs every mission. Yeah, Heavy Metal DLC does make things a little bit easy with the new weaponry, doesn't it? But don't you worry, Harry's nerfed the crap out of that stuff for this mod. As expected. So it's back to being a nice, challenging and interesting game again. Right. Yeah, let's do this. Come on, machine guns. Got my best chance of hitting things. It worked. Still don't know what that mech back there is, and this vehicle's miles away. It's going to be hard to get to. I guess we just work on mechs for the time being then.
Standing by.
I'll bring my force back together so I can just focus fire again. Take out this Locust first.
That was a heavy hit, Commander.
Alright, so we've wiped off the evasion from the Locust. And now it's time for our big hitter, which is this Commando 2D that Ryland's piloting.
Got it.
Got the best chance he's going to get to hit this guy and do some good damage with those SRMs. All we've done is destroyed a right arm. Oh well.
Hit, Commander.
I was hoping for more, but never mind. Garrison says, hairbrain giveth, Harry taketh away. Yes, Garrison. I will be playing Mech Warrior 5 tomorrow and Friday as well. If you and Mello are up for joining, you are welcome. Looking forward to it. Garrison says, andeth, don'teth, questioneth, mineth, oldeth, Englisheth. That was a godful. Jesus. That is not how they spoke, Garrison.
What's up?
Oh, sorry, I've questioned it already, haven't I? I've failed. Right, I think I might melee attack the Locust. Should I melee attack the Locust? No, because then I'm going to be standing still and an easy target. I think instead we'll go for a mighty leap. We'll head towards this Valkyrie with the fire starter. Charger's going to make a start on this guy.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Trouble with flamers in the early stages of the game when you're fighting lights is most of the lights don't really run that hot, so I find the flamers to be not that effective early on. Once you start hitting mediums and heavies, flamers can be super effective for shutting them down, being a right nuisance. But early stages, I'd rather have small lasers or machine guns, I think, in place of those flamers. So we will swap those out when I get the opportunity. That was a nice bunch of hits from Ryland there. Locust pilot is panicking. Can't say I blame him, but he's not ejected yet. He's hanging in there. Maybe he's too panicked to find the eject button. Hey, Lazy, how you doing? Good to see you.
Receiving you.
Right, what are we going to do about this? What's left of him now? Oh, we've knocked him down. We've done all that work on his rear, and we've knocked him down, so now we can't shoot it. Well, that sucks. I guess we'll just shoot it in the front then. Want to keep moving though. Speed is life for the light mechs. Got to keep those evasion pips up. Nice. Locust down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
They have a fire starter. And a shooting catch in the back. Guess we better do something about that then. Well, that's good news, because presumably we'll at least get one piece of salvage out of that fire starter, and we'll be able to get our first new mech. Right. Gonna keep going after this Valkyrie for now. He's got LRMs, he can hit us from anywhere he likes pretty much. We've already got Sarge pursuing him, so we'll keep wearing him down. also is moving us towards the objective and vaguely towards this vehicle as well, which as soon as I get someone in range, we'll get stomped, because I'm pretty sure that... I don't know, is that a 20 or a 15? It's a lot of missiles anyway. It's a lot more missiles than I want to be getting smashed into my light mechs. Right, Sarge, where are we going to go? Go for a leap. Yeah, so if I jump here, we can get line of sight onto that vehicle. It's going to be a little bit hot though, all this jumping about. But let's see what we got. A Hetzer LRM. Oh my god. It's not an LRM 20. It's not an LRM 15. It's two LRM 15s. Well, I feel like I made the right choice here. I definitely want to get this thing wrecked. Alright, I'm going to give Sarge vigilance here, because we're still keeping the resolve over the 50%. Oh god, no, that was a waste. I can't actually shoot with Sarge without overheating. Ah, screw it. We'll take some internal damage. We'll fix this up at the end. And he missed. No. All kinds of bad decisions going on there. Definitely playing a Steiner commander right now. B is for Battlemaster, C is for Commando. Can we make a phonetic mech alphabet? Probably. If anyone can, you lot can. I expect to see a completed list by the end of the stream. Alright, how hot's the spider? Not too hot. Can I jump the spider into range of shooting this vehicle? No, I can't. Okay, well, in that case, we'll jump onto the objective instead. And we'll pew our lasers at this Valkyrie. Is there a mech name that starts with X? I can't think of one. We need Sarge here for this, don't we? Lazy says F is for my report card. Oh, Lazy, I'm sure it wasn't that bad.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Xanthos. Ah, what? I've no idea what that mech is. But there you go. You've sorted out X. You've kind of skipped a few letters, though, if you're on X already. You should probably go back and work from the beginning. Right, fire single medium laser. Yeah, all right. What about... No, I can't move that. We'll do that then. Screw it. Keep running away from the other mechs coming in. Well, now from behind us, but they were in our flank. That is cheating, Harry. That's totally cheating. Harrison says, we already established I didn't know my alphabet. I forgot a few letters.
We have the asset, Commander.
Right. So we've now got the objective. And Sarge is going to stomp this Hetzer. I need to turn things off. In fact, I'm going to turn all of those things off. I need to lose heat here.
On the move. Putting my weight into it.
Hetzer squished. Nice.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
How many letters does the Welsh alphabet have, Catch? I don't know the Welsh alphabet. I know they use far too many L's in words. Harry says flamers don't generate heat. Well, that's fine. I didn't see the point of shooting flamers at a vehicle that you can't heat up, though. I know they do a tiny amount of damage, but the squish did the job anyhow.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's see if we can wreck this Valkyrie. He's not wrecked. Come on. He's open all over.
Critical damage detected.
Have a look what's left of him now. Has he actually got any weapons left, I wonder? Still got his LRM-10. Where is that located? In the left torso that has 9 internal hit points left. Okay. Alright. Wrecking Ball Rylan is on the job.
Firing everything I
Well, I say that, but he seemed to have destroyed everything but the torso with the weapons in. It's fine, though. The pilot's panicked. We're all good. Right, so I think we've destroyed everything that was over this side. We can now turn around and focus our efforts on this flanking force that was coming in. Need to lose some heat with the catch, so we'll just sprint over here, I think. Hopefully rely on that evasion for our survival. Didn't really lose any heat, did we? Did we lose any heat after sprinting? Oh no, hold on. We need to brace first. Oh, there we go. We've lost heat. We didn't sprint. I thought I'd sprinted, but no, I must have just done a normal move. The thing with these lights, they move so far. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Commander?
Right, I think we'll just have a round of losing heat and positioning ourselves. Now, there's the mech that we want to salvage. What was this one? A wasp. Okay, I think we'll go for the wasp first.
Roger.
Not a very scary mech.
Commander? Coordinates received.
Okay, got this guy wrecked. I can't believe it's dark outside already. It's 4:15 in the afternoon. It's already dark outside. Feels weird. I can see on the security camera it's gone into like night vision mode. The one for our front door, and when I see that, it always feels really late. But I'm only like an hour and 15 minutes into the stream. Okay, let's go here. I think we'll fire our single medium laser into this downed wasp. Let's go for center torso. 78% chance to hit. That's pretty good going. Probably the best chance to hit I'll get all mission with these guys. Has Joe Public finished the alphabet? Has he done it? Has he done it? All right, let's go for it. Get a burp out first. Right. Archer, Battlemaster, Centurion, Dragon, Enforcer, Firestarter, Galahad, Hatamoto Chi, Incubus, Jaegermech, Kintaro, Locust, Marauder, Nova, Orion, Panther, Quickdraw, Raven, Shadowhawk, Trebuchet, Urban Mech, Victor, Wolverine, Xanthos, Ymir, and Zeus. Nice. We have a full mech alphabet.
Ready for orders.
Right. I want to finish that guy off with. Go with the Stinger first, I think. I want to save my my bigger hitters for starting on that Firestarter, assuming that this guy dies. He might not die from this though. Depends if we actually hit that center or not. Yeah, no, he's still alive, hanging in there. He's not ejected either. What's left of him? 27 internals. Should I try it with the spider? I think I will.
On the move. On it.
No! Damn it! We got one medium laser in the center, the other one whiffed, so he's still alive with 2 internal hit points left. Alright, you're just gonna make me do it, aren't you? Gonna have to use the Sarge.
Let's move.
Do I want to find the medium lasers? I think I want to save on some heat. Yeah, we'll save on some heat. That should be enough, shouldn't it? We only need 2. I could have turned everything but the flamers off really and still probably have killed him, but it's alright. We lost a bit of heat from doing that anyhow, so I can live with that. Right, let's use Ryland to make a start on the Firestarter. Ryland, we're going to go for a precision strike just to up his chances to hit. We've got the resolve spare, may as well use it at this point. Kind of been neglecting it up till this point, but this is the mech that we want to get one piece of salvage from.
Good to go. to position.
Yeah, that will drop it below 50%. I'm not going to do that because we want the gunnery bonus for being at 50% resolve or more. When your gunnery skills are as low as this, you need every little advantage you can get yourself to improve your hit chances.
Copy that. Locking in all weapon systems.
Hey Santa Claus, good morning to you. Hello Windbreaker, how you doing? Right, do I just leap in there and get the machine gun in? No, apparently not. Apparently I clicked to move. I don't recall clicking that. I was trying to select jump. Never mind. Blame that on the tiredness.
No problem. On my way.
Right. Sergeant's going to make a mess of him now. Left torso destroyed, so we've stripped half of his firepower out, which is nice. Just before he gets his go. And we did knock him back in the initiative phase by doing that early precision strike as well. Which is why he's only just going now. Allowed us to get many hits on him before he moved. And then after all of that, he's chosen to not even move. So he's not built up any evasion. He's just standing there and taking it.
Commander?
Fair enough. If you're gonna do that, we'll bring the wrecking ball in, get riling in with these SRMs, and again we'll go precision strike just to give us the best chance of hitting. I'm not gonna be careful about this. We only need one piece of this fire starter, so we're just gonna shoot for CT. And the pilot's ejected. Excellent. Baby T with the raid. Thank you, Baby T. How you doing? Have you finished your Baldur's Gate 2 playthrough yet? Is it still going, or are you all done with that now? We've got to recover something else as well from over here. All right. Well, this won't take long because we're in light mechs. Super fast.
Moving to position. On my way. Position confirmed.
Oh, you beat it today! Congratulations, Baby T. Excellent. So, guys, check out Baby T's channel if you're not already following him. Baby T on Twitch. He's been playing through Baldur's Gate. I think you played the first one first, didn't you? And then he's just completed playing through Baldur's Gate 2. Obviously excited about the prospect of the third in the series coming out in the not too distant future. So he's replayed through the old ones. So if you want to see that, check out his channel. The VODs will be there. And that'll be great for the nostalgia trip, won't it? The Baby T says, about to start a survival playthrough of Skyrim. Need to eat and sleep and drink and withstand the cold. I see. Okay. There's a lot of cold in Skyrim as well. It's going to be quite a challenge. Right, what did we lose? Nothing off that. Just internals got damaged from that overheat that I chose to do. Right, okay. That'll do. And we're going to take the fire starter piece. So we got one of those. Should I take a piece of Valkyrie? Or another piece of fire starter? I mean, fire starters are great. They will get us through the light. Yeah, I'm going to go another piece of fire starter, to be honest. We've seen the Valkyries before. We're going to power this. Bigger is better. We are playing with a Steiner background. No, Joe, I was not saying fire starters aren't great. Fire starters are great. That's why I'm taking it. Fire starters are the best light mech. At least out of the light mechs I've discovered so far. There are going to be more ones in this. You probably misunderstood what I said. I definitely did not say fire starters aren't great, though. Guarantee you that. Right, let's get this second one built. Do I have anything to put in it? That's the question. Oh, we've got some medium lasers. All right. A couple of machine guns, a couple of small lasers. Yeah, we can build this, can't we? Alright, let's give it a colour scheme. Should we go with that one? This one. Okay, that's a different pattern. Fine. I just want them looking a little bit different so I can tell them apart if I'm using them at the same time. Right, let's strip armour down a little bit. Take any off the legs or just rip a little bit more off the back? Alright, let's take a little bit off the legs. There we go. Let's go with that. Right, now things that need to go in. We'll start with a couple of medium lasers. Let's go with the support weapons. Small lasers are nice, very powerful. Let's go with those. Chuck in some machine guns. Got 1 ton of ammo. I'll do. What else? What else can we do? Got a few tons left. Do I want flamers in this? I've got flamers in the other one. I'd rather have more firepower, one with more firepower. So let's go with another medium laser. Could do with some heat sinks. I don't have any jump jets in either, do I? Alright, let's get that out. Let's get the jump jets in. And see where that leaves us. Okay, I've only got 4 jump jets. We've got 1 ton left. 1 ton left. Nice if I could get a couple more machine guns, but there's no weapons in the store here, so I can't just buy any weaponry to put in. Should be able to buy heat sinks though, right? It does have heat sinks, so and jump jets. So let's just buy a couple of small jump jets. We'll just max this guy out for jump jets. The firepower not that great in the end. A couple of small lasers, couple of machine guns, couple of medium lasers. But it is still jumpy. A little bit. No, that's fine for heat. 36 on the alpha, and we're sinking 30. That's absolutely fine for heat. It's going to take 16 days to complete, though. Not the best fire starter I've ever built. But beggars can't be choosers. We haven't got too much gear to play with at the moment. That was a fire starter H, and we've got a fire starter A as well. Difference between the two, in case you've not noticed, is that the A variant has 8 energy hard points, whereas the H variant has 6. Also has a couple of ballistic hard points that we're not going to use this time. Right, now what? We need to wind time on. Yeah, we're definitely going to wind on one day, I think, because I don't want to do a mission without taking a fire starter. That would be crazy. I'm going to use two 20-ton lights. Right, now then, we'll go for this this battle next, I think. This is another 1 skull. I think I'll up the salvage again, so we'll get 2 priority salvage out of it. This is in the desert. Got loads of fatigue still. Right, who am I going to swap? Let's swap Catch with Black Cat for this one, because I don't want to leave Black Cat out and have him get left behind on the XP. But I do want to still keep taking Doyle in that Stinger while I've got a risky 20-ton mech in the Lance. It makes sense to put somebody that can't die in it as far as I'm concerned. So let's go with this. Ah, no worries, Joe. No worries. Joe says, I love to replace all the flames with small lasers for the melee hilarity, or with machine guns for the random head hits. Yeah, I mean, both are good, really. I mean, I tend to prefer going for the machine guns, because then I can get a reasonable number of medium lasers in as well for the heat. But if you want to go super, super killy, you can go with all those small lasers, just jump into someone's rear arc, shoot, and that's a dead mech. And then you'll have to cool down a bit after that, but it's a very effective and quick way of taking things out with the fire starters. But I quite like the machine guns in it. So it's less damage, but it's not as hot. Okay. What do we got down here? Oh, it's this map. Wow, I've not been on this map in ages. In fact, I can't even remember playing this map with lights. It's been a long, long time.
On my way.
Very different to how I'd play once I've got long range stuff, I tend to go up this hill here, and you've got the trees and just kind of snipe down from the hill. But the lights, and I've got to go into the
Hey, Commander,
into the
you
bowl,
seeing this?
get stuck in.
Engaging jump jets.
Right, what are we up against? Ah, they have a javelin. It's the 10A variant, so that's got a single LRM-15, a support javelin. Do you know what? That's not as scary as the dual SRM-6s, in my opinion. Kind of quite happy to be facing that. Let's go find out what the mech next to it is, though, with Black Cat and the Spider. Oh my God, no! Oh God! I was not prepared for that. I was just expecting a light. There's a Kintaro 18 on the field. Holy Jesus crap. What to do? Okay, we'll go for the javelin first. Go for the quick kill, because I mean that LRM-15 damage will rack up if I just spend my time ignoring it while I kill the Kintaro. Maybe it's just worth taking that out quicker. Wow, this is a lot of LRMs on the field. They've got a Valkyrie as well.
Hey, watch the paint, pal.
Now, one thing worthy of note is the Kintaro is quite a hot mech. So once it's fired a couple of times, the heat's going to be up. We are in a desert or Badlands environment. I can't remember. It's hot anyway. It's hot. So the flamers on the fire starter are going to come in very handy.
Engaging jump jets.
That Kintaro could quite feasibly ruin the Stinger with one volley. It's alright. It's only Doyle in there. He'll be fine.
Standing by. Waiting on you, Commander. Moving out. Firing everything I've got.
Okay, left torso gone. Now, where is that LRM-15? Of course, it's in the right torso. Damn it. I was hoping we've destroyed the weaponry there and we can just move on to that Kintaro, but no, no such luck. Alright, come on, Sarge. Land those hits. Left leg destroyed.
Reporting critical hit.
P for Griffin. Yeah, because potato, right? What? What happened there? The Kintaro just fired a single medium laser. Okay. AI not handling the evasion well there then. Just deciding, oh, sod it, I'll just... You know, you should have just fired the SRMs, AI. Some of those SRMs are going to hit. Didn't complain though, because it means we get to survive. Want to make sure I keep everyone's evasion up high enough. Right, the Valkyrie's going to have to wait, I think. Rather than go chasing up there and having a Kintaro shooting us in the butt, I feel like we should just go for the Kintaro now.
Got something.
Okay. He could still melee us, couldn't he? Well, if I want to be in flamer range, I'm probably also in melee range. There's not a lot I can do about that. Let's go for that. So we can
Copy that.
jump over here, get in the rear arc. We've got a bunch of evasion. We're behind him. Flamers are in.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Probably the best move I'm going to get here. Nice, we've got the right torso off.
Solid connection on
Sarge
that
putting
one.
in some good work there. And yeah, his rear has definitely seen better
I
days.
hear ya.
Can we get anyone else into it though?
Orders.
Got Black Cat and the Spider. I could go for a leap. Do it. Get those medium lasers in range. And plonk ourselves in cover with this Spider as well. Do you know what? I was cursing that we got a Spider instead of a medium mech as my starting mechs. And let's face it, a medium probably would have been better unless I got a Cicada. But the Spider's not so bad. I mean, early on, when you're still using 20-tonners in this mod, a 30-ton mech with 2 medium lasers and a massive jump distance, it's not actually that bad. It's useful for its ability to tactically position itself in the rears of things and zap away with those 2 mediums. Hey Halcyon, how you doing? Good to see you. Patch says if Sarge wanted to set that Kintaro's ass on fire, he could have just made chili. Brilliant. Dad joke of the day. Thank you for that, Catch. Alright, I think Sarge is going to continue to set that guy's ass on fire. No, Sarge's heat's getting up a little bit now. We can afford to do it again. We can. We can go for this.
That hit something good.
He's had enough. He's punched out. Excellent. I think we've got the opportunity to take 2 pieces of Kintaro away from this mission. I'm very pleased with that. Kintaro is one of my favourite mediums to use. Nice and fast. Cram it full of SRMs. What more do you want, eh? Right, Ryland doesn't have jump jets, so he's just going to plod about.
Coordinates received.
Fire all these SRMs in the direction of the Valkyrie. I've got a feeling... Oh, hold on. Because it's thrown a medium at us, this might be the only Lance that we have to face for this mission. I mean, I could be wrong. There could be reinforcements. It was a 1 skull, wasn't it? I've got a feeling this could be done as soon as we wreck this Valkyrie.
What's up, boss?
Okay, Black Cat. He's a little bit on the hot side now, isn't he? Right, so we're not going to jump. We'll just run and shoot.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Oh, I can't wait to find some double heat sinks. Who knows how long I'm going to have to wait before we encounter something that's got them in, but you can do so much with double heat sinks, especially at the light stage. They go a long way in light mechs. Joe says the Spider variant with the machine guns is interesting too. Yes,
Ready to get it on.
I do like machine guns personally. Big fan of them. Roger a little bit on the hot side. You know what? I've got a cunning plan. Stinger can afford to leap, and we'll still be cool enough to shoot. So let's get in the rear arc. Be a nuisance there. Nice, left torso taken off.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
I hear you.
Rylan in next. No evasion on that Valkyrie anymore.
All weapons, go.
Ammo explosion. Right torso gone. Is he gonna punch? Yeah, he's punched out. There he goes. Oh, well, I was gearing up for a death from above from Sarge. That's what I was gonna do to try to finish him off, but he's punched out before that happened. Yeah, that's right. You could get a Griffin 2N from a flashpoint. You have to choose a certain path. You know, you have to make a certain decision to be able to get it. Don't want to spoil it for people though. But yeah, you can get one in one of the flashpoints. Okay, well, this is a no-brainer. We're definitely taking 2 pieces of Kintaro there. What else do we get? We got a piece of the Javelin. And a piece of the Valkyrie QA. We got an LRM-15 and a medium laser. Always happy to be picking up medium lasers at this stage of the game. They're very useful. Garrison hitting the nail right on the head there. Yeah. Yeah, that is one of the reasons why this mod is good. He's absolutely right. Yeah, it distributes the mechs as they should be. You know, rare mechs are rare. Certain factions use the right mechs. You know, the mechs that they should be using, and that all changes as time progresses as well. Oh yeah, also look, are you seeing this? We see the year now. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I don't think I have, but yeah, look, 3057, January the 5th. Right. I need some repairs, do I? No, I don't. Oh, I got through that without needing repairs. Excellent. Right, let's check the barracks, see if anyone's ready to level up yet. Done a few missions now. God, this slow pilot XP gain. Right, so we can get an extra point in guts for catch. I'm building up guts first. I want to get to bulwark with this lance.
Good to go.
Doyle can get bulwark. Yes, we will do that.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Rylan. Yep, let's get some guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And Sarge. Guts.
Training
Guts for everybody. Right, I can afford to take on another 4 pilots. I feel like perhaps should. I have plenty of subscribers. Right,
Receiving.
have a look who's got what. Merchant. Yep, we'll get him in.
New Mech Warriors available.
Commander.
He's got nothing, but nothing bad either, so we'll get him in. Sand Cricket. Unstable. Pilot's mood changes every day. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the unstable pilot. We'll take this very emo-looking pilot here. I've got room for one more. I'm not going to take Rook because I can't change the look of Rook. It's a Kickstarter pilot, so we're going to wait till we find a pilot that I can change the look of, make a subscriber pilot from. Right, let's bring up my magic list of people and see who's that. Right, we definitely got to get Emperor Krang in. Right.
Ready to rock.
Put that makeup out. Right. What do I want to go with this lance? I think I might make these guys because I want to try having a nimbly pimbly lance like I was building on the Federated Suns playthrough. But if you're going to have that, you want it fairly early on in the game. So let's go with that. Oh, hold on. Doing it wrong. Doing it wrong. There we go. Nimbly Pimbly. So we've got Emperor Krang. I'll leave his look like that for now. Who's next? Got Black Hat in. There are so many of you. The list is huge. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. It's ridiculous. Right, Gecko and Garrison are actually the next longest in. So, let's see. One can be Garrison. Pimbly.
Standing by. Orders?
No, not voice 19.
Got something you want
Never
done?
voice 19.
Waiting for orders.
That'll do. Naming. And this one is going to be Gecko. And we've definitely got to spell geckos a little bit wrong. There we go. He can be nimbly pimply. That doesn't really roll off the tongue easily, does it? Nimbly pimply. But he's got to be the pimp. Right, let's get his hairstyle sorted. There it is. We need the handlebar moustache. There that is. Expression. He's definitely got to come with scars already from his previous campaigns. There we go. And put his complexion out a bit, make him look a little bit more grizzled. Get him in the right uniform. There we go. Oh, he should have the purple uniform, really, shouldn't he? Just works better with that. Maybe I should just make this Lance wear those uniforms just to fit around Gecko's theme. Oh, hold on. I gave him, made him look a bit more sinister before with some eye makeup. If you give him some black around the eyes, that's not quite it, is it? No. Yeah, let's go with that one. Yeah, there we go. He looks a bit meaner now. Who'd have thought makeup would make someone look meaner, but it seems to work for Gecko. Right, there we go. The Pimp Master is in. Oh, hold on. I didn't do his voice, did I? Get that done.
Yes, Commander.
No.
Hey there.
No.
Commander.
No. No.
Yes, Commander.
That's the one. Right. Also, have you guys noticed, like, there used to be a bug with when you modified your characters. You used to have to save and come out of your save and then go back in for it to update. But now it seems to update straight away. So I think that's something Harebrained have fixed with the Heavy Metal DLC.
Good to go.
Right, just sorting the uniforms out. Got to get the uniforms right. They've got to match Gecko, these guys. Right, so this is Nimbly Pimbly, or in Gecko's case, Nimbly Pimply. And I'm going to build these guys without Bulwark. We've tried it before in the past. I didn't like it. I thought it was terrible. But we've got the ability to respec characters in this. You get one opportunity to do it. So I'm going to try it again. We're going to build pilots without Bulwark. Just go for evasion play with these guys. See if we can make a success of that. I wasn't a fan of it in the past, but I am told that it does work. So I'm going to give it another try. Alright, let's go into this battle. Noisy neighbours. Going to up the salvage again. You never know what we might encounter here. Could be something cool. And we're going to bring out the new Lance. Well, we haven't got a full Lance yet, but we'll take Doyle again, I guess. But we'll take the rest of these guys out. So they're all gunnery 2. Terrible, terrible, terrible. What have we got? Garrison's got piloting 3. And Gecko as well. Okay, let's get these guys in those. And we'll put the one with the slight... Oh, no, they've all got piloting 3. It really doesn't make a difference, does it? Alright, well, we'll put Garrison in the Firestarter anyway, because I can't be bothered to switch now. Gecko's in the Spider, Emperor Krang's in the Commando, and Doyle in the risky Stinger. Right, let's get stuck in. Yeah, that's right, Cat. Yeah, how you guys that bought Jedi Fallen Order, how have you found it? Have you been liking it then? I was kind of tempted to get it, and then I decided I'd probably get bored of that style of game fairly quickly. It looked a little bit too arcadey for my liking in the end, but people seem to be saying that it's the best Star Wars game in a while, though. Good. It's a short game. Next says good game, but it's a short game. Okay.
Well, this place reminds me of my first wife.
Okay, just a straightforward battle here. Destroy enemy units. We're going to head straight down the middle and get stuck into the action as soon as possible.
We got company.
6-Volt Samurai says, it's gotten quite solid reviews. Having said that, I don't care for the Souls style series because I'm old and slow and bad. No worries, Samurai.
How might I help?
What do we got? We got a Stinger 3R. We got another Valkyrie. Can't see what that is. Can't. Oh, we can see what that is. That's a Locust. All right then.
Yes, Commander.
So pretty much more of the same at the moment. We're fighting pirates. We want to be fighting the major houses to be seeing the weird and wonderful variations. At the moment, there's a lot of contracts against pirates we seem to be picking up, but don't worry, that will change. It won't always just be pirates.
On my way.
Wolfsart says, I like the Soul style. I'm old but extremely stubborn. Yeah, and the other thing about it is the lead character was played by that dude from Shameless, and I watched a lot of the American Shameless, and I'm always going to see that character as the guy, that actor as the character he played in that, which kind of ruins the Star Wars immersion for me a bit.
Roger that, Commander.
Yeah, on the Mandalorian thing as well, I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I was kind of annoyed. Screw it, we'll fire everything. Yeah, we can't actually get it in the UK yet, legally. We wanted to get the Disney package thing that would allow us to watch The Mandalorian, but it's not coming out over here for a year. So we can't watch it, which is really annoying. Well, you can watch it if you want to pirate it, but we wanted to do it legally. So now I'm going to have to wait for a year before I can watch The Mandalorian. So all of you guys are going to get to talk about it. I've already seen one spoiler on the internet that was completely unavoidable. So that was kind of upsetting. But what can you do, eh? They have a Phoenix Hawk. Oh my god. They have a Phoenix Hawk. Not normally a scary mech, but when all you've got is lights, pretty scary. That large laser really is what worries me the most. That punches big holes in things. Is that why Gecko's leg is just hanging on by a thread at the moment? It could be. I wasn't paying attention. Lazy says, just fly over to the US and stay with Sarge to watch The Mandalorian. Yeah. Yeah. It's annoying. I don't know why they can't just release it over here for us now, but they can't. Alright, we're shooting this Stinger up. It's almost dead. 7 internal hit points. Right, okay. Tricky to move to get the evasion and still be able to do the damage I want to do. Ah, crap. I guess I guess we're going to be taking a big old risk then. That'll do it. Yeah, let's do that. Stinger's going to be right out in the open in front of multiple mechs, but hopefully in front of 3 mechs rather than 4 if we can down this guy. We did not down this guy. Come on. Oh no. It's so painful. Alright, well, evasion saved the Stinger from that volley from the Locust, but it's that Phoenix Hawk that's going to be the scary thing. Nothing hit the center torso on the Stinger. God damn. Right, okay. Let's give the Commando a try then, I suppose. Really? No? Like, all those SRMs? Nothing hitting the center? Oh, God. Okay, Emperor Krang structure exposed now as well. Do not like running around outside of cover. Yeah, look, nothing hit the center. We hit the head. Nothing hit CT. Can't believe it. Right, Firestarter's going to have to do the job. Can the Firestarter do the job, though? Hotto with a raid. Everybody's raiding today. Thank you very much, Hotto, and welcome, Hotto Kuken's viewers. What have you been playing today, Hotto? How are you getting on? Alright, come on. Please just die. Just die. There we go. Finally, we've killed a Stinger. Oh, that was hard work. Speedo wall, says Wolfside. Yeah, get those Speedos out. Oh dear. Phoenix Hawk is punching us. He's got machine guns still to come as well. Nasty. Looked like one of those machine guns was floating out behind him. Master Chief Collection. Ah. I hope you are having fun, Hotto. Right. What next? I'm a little bit torn between going for the low-hanging fruit of just trying to take out the Locusts, so that's gone, and they're down another mech, or just try to invest into taking out this Phoenix Hawk while I'm in a position to get in its rear arc. I think I'm going to go for the Phoenix Hawk. That's the plan. Uh-oh. Leave Garrison alone. Garrison did nothing wrong. Alright, I need to move him. If they punch him again with that stability, well, that instability rather, he could be going down. We don't want that, because mechs on their back are not very safe mechs. Where can I move to still get the rear arc? Okay, that gets me 2 evasion and the rear arc. We're gonna go for that one.
On my way.
Alright, Garrison, it's your moment. Do big things. At least try to take that right torso off, if nothing else. Excellent. Okay, he's down a large laser now. Good job. Locust whiffs our commando. Not with the machine guns, though. Is that a leg that I've got open on the commando? Oh no, it's an arm. It's an arm with a medium laser in though, so I could lose weaponry. Okay, we're going to plow more damage into the back of this Phoenix Hawk. What's he got now? 29 internals. Still not dead. Is he going to punch out? No, he's only stressed. Okay, what's left now? 5 internals. Okay, I think we need an epic leap from Gecko and then a pew pew into the back. Which leg is that? It's the left leg, so let's angle this way. This is going to pump our heat up quite a bit on the Spider, but it'll all be worth it if we get this kill. Do you know what? I might even precision strike this. I just really want to make sure. No! Gecko! No! Bad Gecko! He shot the leg. We needed the rear CT, and we got the leg. The Phoenix Hawk lives. Oh no. What's it gonna do now? What's it gonna do now? Okay. Must be able to get somebody into that rear arc. I reckon Doyle with the Stinger. Tell you what, it's really handy having jump jets.
Engaging jump jets.
Finally, the Phoenix Hawk goes down. Right. So next biggest threat is definitely this Valkyrie here. So we're gonna go after him now. He's got no evasion right now. Do you know what? I think I'll have some reasonable chances to hit as a consequence of that. Well, I say reasonable. Almost 50% on the medium laser. Is that reasonable? Maybe. I think we're just below 50% resolve at the moment, 44%. But we spent it on trying to make sure Gecko got the kill. Gecko did not get the kill.
Armor holding.
Awaiting orders.
Go this way. Try to get around the back of this guy sooner or later.
Yes, Commander.
Garrison with the big hitter. Side torso is open though. That left torso out of armor. Taking no internal damage yet, but I doubt that will last the rest of the mission.
Heading out.
Not with the machine guns the Locust has knocking around. Very easily
Here we go.
land one of those machine guns on the internals and cause us to have to do some repairs, but wouldn't be the end of the world. It'd be nice and cheap. Be a lot more worrying if that side torso gets blown off though, then we're going to lose a lot of gear. But we are starting to run out of missions in this location. We'll be moving on soon, but
Commander.
I'll try to rinse it for as much cash as you can early on.
Yep. Move order received. Lock it on. All weapons. I took a hit in the meat.
You got Vulcan! Nice, Garrison. Vulcan's not so bad now. With the new harebrained addition thingamajig. What do you call it? Can't remember what the component's called now. It's completely gone out of my head. But that thing that increases the range of your support weapons and makes you harder to hit in melee. That thing that's in the Vulcan makes the Vulcans not too shabby at all.
All weapons committed.
Close quarters combat suite, Harry's saying. Yeah, that's probably it. I think that is it, isn't it?
Let's do this. Confirm.
Unless that guy decided to name it the close combat tree suite, like the missilery suite, and the energy suite.
All weapons are go. Reporting. Critical hit.
Valkyrie down. Okay, again, shame we've done all the work into the rear of the mech.
Yes,
Not all
Commander.
of it, but we've done plenty into the rear. I have to shoot it in the front now. It's on the floor. Leg or CT? Screw it. CT's easier. Just to be quite honest, be happy to hit anything at all with these guys. The Quirkinery suite. That's Harry. Yeah.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Who's taking internal damage? Missed who that was. Ooh, Stinger. Kind of hurt there. Alright. Doyle won't die. See if we can finish this Valkyrie before he gets the opportunity to stand up. How are we doing? Not great.
Confirmed.
Come on, Commando. You got all the firepower here.
I'm there. Here we go. Awaiting
Gonna
orders.
take everybody. We still might not do it. Come on. Just shoot straight, please. No. No. Why is this entire lance cross-eyed? What happened here?
Good to go.
I reckon Sarge has been tanking them up with vodka before the mission, something like that. They're not shooting straight at all, though. What's going on there? Robo Tower, thank you very much for the resub. Really appreciate that. That is so nice. And he's sharing the moats. Bless you. Don't you do it. Damn it. You should be dead already, Valkyrie. Not getting up and punching us.
Total damage.
Okay. What's left of him? 8 internal hit points on the center. Come on, surely that's a job for machine guns. Come on, Doyle. Just a few good dackers. Screw it. Let's precision strike this.
All weapons committed.
Yes, finally. It's gone. Okay, we're on to the Locusts now. No! No! No, 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 no!
Got a weapon out.
No! We can't afford to be losing that. Oh, it's only an SRM4, but I don't think I have a replacement for that. I thought I'd lost the 6 there. Either way. Right, Emperor Kranga's only got 1 hit point remaining. Okay, he's going to run away. Going to run far, far away.
10-4.
Don't want him dying on his first mission, although he has outlived the Nexus of old, because this is round 9.
Receiving you.
The legend that is Nexus. Should I just go punch this? Oh man, the mineral field is making everything harder. Okay, yeah, we're just going to punch him.
Moving out.
Crap, I've just noticed the rear armor on this Firestarter is in terrible state. As in, it's gone off the rear CT. Oh no, it wasn't on this. What was it on then? Was that on their Locust? Oh, it's their Locust rear armor. Sorry, I had a panic there because I thought it was my Firestarter. And I just made a melee move. Panic over.
Certainly.
Alright, all about the melee attacks right now. We've got a better chance to hit with those while I'm in this mineral field, I think.
Critical hit.
Okay. Are you quite done, Locust? Going melee with the Stinger as well. Not normally worth it, but
Physical attack.
we are fighting another 20-tonner here, so 25 damage is kind of respectable when going into Locust armor.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Hey, how you doing, Cafetiel? Good to see you. Alright, where's he at? Where's he at? Right, oh man, he's still not dead. Nowhere near dead. What we got here? Let's use the Firestarter. Can I get around to the rear? Do you know what? Screw it. We're gonna move and we're gonna shoot into the rear. We're gonna do a precision strike just so we can actually hit the damn thing and get this mission done. There we go. Right, dead Locust. So we fought a Phoenix Hawk in this one. So I'll be looking to grab pieces of that. I think the pilot punched out in the end, so I should be able to steal a couple of parts for it. I do know I've been sitting in a mineral field. That's right, Harry. I'm well aware. Right, let's check out the damage. We lost an SRM4 and a ton of SRM ammo off the Commando, and I'm very sad about that because I don't think I can replace that at the moment. But we'll take... Oh, it's one piece of Phoenix Hawk. Oh, we must have absolutely trashed that. I thought the pilot punched out. I guess not. Take Valkyrie. Yeah, there's no SRMs for us to loot, so that's what we're going with. What did we get? We got a medium laser, a machine gun, piece of Stinger, and a Locust. Yeah, my resolve is not going up fast at this stage of the game, Samurai. I've got to be very, very precious about when and where I use it. And as Harry rightly pointed out, I needed that extra hit chance on my pilots from having 50% resolve, especially fighting in that mineral field. That was really reducing my hit chances quite savagely. All right, let's see about pilot XP. Anyone ready for a level up?
Ready for orders.
What we got?
Commander.
Black Cat. No. Let's look at the new guys we just brought in. Emperor Krang got injured for 46 days. Jesus. That's a long old time. What to do? I'm going to save that, I think.
Commander.
Garrison... yeah, let's get him gunnery.
Mech Warrior training complete.
I mean, there's only 1 point of difference between Gunnery 2 and Gunnery 3, but to me it feels huge when you're actually in a mission. The difference between the hit chances on Gunnery 2 and 3.
Training
Not much.
complete.
It's like, what is it? Like plus 6% base weapon hit chance? That's all I'm getting there, but I don't know. Maybe it's psychological, but it feels like a lot at this level. Alright, let's fix things up. So we'll start with the easy ones. Stinger, just a day. Spider, just a day. But Commando, what are we going to do with you? Pretty sure I don't have an SRM4. Nope. We've got LRMs, but no SRMs. Okay. We only have 1 energy hardpoint on this mech. We're already using it. And 1 support weapon hardpoint. Well, screw it. I guess we're going to sort the armor situation out then. Do that. And then that to a leg. Yes, it'll be a small laser. I haven't got any small lasers. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, I thought I'd have a small laser. Used them, haven't I, on the Firestarter build. And there are none that I can buy in the shop here. And I haven't got enough tonnage to put a machine gun in. Don't really want to strip more armor off. So I guess I'll put armor on and we'll just have to leave it where it is for now. Probably going to be a bit under ton. Yeah, it is a bit under tonned. But that's all I can do with it right now. I'm not going to swap flamer in. No. So we'll just settle for a single SRM6 and a medium laser. Not quite as powerful as it was when it had that SRM4 in as well, but never mind. At least it's got a bit more armor, a bit more survivability. Now, things are going to take a while to fix on that Commando, but I can wind forward a couple of days and get my Stinger and my Spider back. That means I'm going to have to do a mission. Oh, hold on, that Commando's actually only 2 days. Screw it, we'll wait for that. I was going to say I was going to have to do a mission with the Locust, but scratch that. I'll just wind forward a total of 4 days and then we can avoid using the Locust again. Right, what do we got left here? We have half skull ambush convoy, a destroy base for 1 skull, and a defend base for half a skull. Destroy base can be scary at this level. With those improved AC2s, I assume the AC2s are still improved in this mod. I doubt he's changed that, though they were pretty nice and balanced at 30 damage. So But anyway, I was saying, a base destruction at this level, if you run into one of those turrets that's got the AC2s on, it can be really, really painful for light mechs. But I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to do it. We're fighting the Federated Suns here. Good stuff. So we might see some interesting new and different mechs. Right. Who should we bring out for this? Everybody's got loads of fatigue. It doesn't really matter who I bring, does it, at this point? Who skipped? We had Catch skip a mission earlier, didn't we? So we'll bring Garrison and Gecko out again, because I want to catch this lance up to the old boy's lance that I was using to start with. We'll take Catch this time in the commando. No, do you know what? I'm going to swap Gecko, because I want slightly better gunnery for my SRM6, because it does good damage. We're still using Doyle in the Stinger, because the Stinger is a death trap, basically. Yeah, it's a new campaign playing the Commander's Edition beta, so it's very close to being ready. At the moment, we've not got the big Inner Sphere map, and we've not got Galaxy at War in it, but we've got just about everything else. I'm not the only one that's got it. I'm the first one to stream it. But Garrison's going to be streaming it as well directly after I finish, so you can see even more of it. If you stay tuned, I'll be raiding Garrison at the end of the show. And you can see more of it there. But it's very possible that it might be coming next week for the public. So keep your eyes open. Well, your eyes open, your ears open, whatever open. Just stay open in general. It's coming soon. Harry's been working very hard on it. He's put so many hours into this mod, and of course this is the one that's compatible with 1.8 with the Heavy Metal DLC, and includes all the new weaponry, the new mechs, stuff like that. It's fantastic. But yeah, right now it's just a beta. There may be some bugs with it, maybe some things that need tweaking and fixing, but seems in pretty good condition to me so far. Christopher Furian, hello and welcome to the stream. Asking about the counter in the top left corner. So no, this is a career mode, so the main story is not a part of career mode. That's the campaign. But what they did with that countdown is it's like a little target for you. You can ignore it though. You can carry on playing career mode after that countdown ends, should you choose, and I usually do choose. But you get a little reward when you run out of that countdown, depending on the score that you have at the end of it. But it's just for your own personal challenge, really, that thing. It allows you to, see how well you've done. I'm going to go this way, I think. Let's engage this guy. He looks to be on his own. I mean, I know we're not far from these, and they are light mechs, and they can catch us up pretty quickly. But, oh, hold on a minute. Oh, this is new. This is new. But yeah, so that's what the countdown's all about. It'll just give you a little reward based on your score, and you can increase your score by visiting lots of places, collecting lots of mechs, blah blah blah. But when playing a mod that adds in 5 bajillion extra mechs, it makes getting a good score on that kind of difficult, because there are loads of mechs to collect, and when you're playing on a bigger map, there are even more systems to visit. So yeah, I tend to just ignore it. Right, so anyway, we have seen a new Javelin. So we are playing in 3057 right now. So we've got new tech everywhere. And this Javelin is packing 2 Streak SRM2s. This is the Javelin 10P. And we're light mechs. And anyone that knows anything about BattleTech stuff knows that Streaks are pretty damn scary for lights. I think Harry might have to correct me if my memory's failing me, because all I've got to go off here is just having some conversations with Harry while very late at night and very tired, because I've got a newborn son that's not affording me very much sleep at the moment. But I think he said Streaks, when firing those, it reduces the evasion pips. So it's a bit easier to hit with Streaks than it would be with other things. So that's one of the things that's going to make it scary for my lights, because, of course, the survivability of the lights is very much relying on the evasion that I can build up, and if I can't get much evasion, Sorry, if those things are reducing evasion, then I'm going to be a lot easier to hit, and that's going to equal deader mechs sooner. So Harry says the streaks have 1 to hit roll. All missiles either always hit or don't fire at all. They also ignore 2 evasion pips as they just need to lock on. There you go. That's the evasion aspect. Thanks for that, Harry. So that's that. They are pretty scary. So we want to shoot this javelin as quickly as possible, or he's going to make a mess of us. Of course, in addition to that, there's a fire starter K with a large laser on it. That's also going to be a massive headache, but I think we'll go for this javelin first.
What's the plan? As you wish. Confirmed.
Hey Chaucer, how you doing? Ah, no worries, Christopher. Happy to help.
How's it going?
Let me get close enough with a jump. Do that. Yeah, let's go for a leap.
Up high.
And they're streak 2s, so I mean it's not like they're doing massive damage, but they do worry me.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Oh yeah. Also,
Nice damage,
there's a
Commander.
base. Oh god. So you know those AC2 turrets I was saying that scare me quite a lot? Well, the base clearly has 2 of those because they've just fired. So yeah, first thing I'm going to want to do, kite the hell away from that base.
Yes, Commander.
I don't know if that's going to help though, because AC2s have got an absolutely massive range. How far can I really go? Probably not far enough.
Receiving you.
We've got to try though, haven't we? At the same time, I also really want to make sure I'm in range for shooting this guy, particularly while he's still stationary. Let's get the commando on it first. The commando does bigger damage.
Of course.
Yeah. Let's get the heavy damage in before this guy has an opportunity to move.
Unloading.
It'd be nice to be able to use some resolve to push him back in the initiative phase and get even more in on him, but I haven't got the resolve to do that. Bear in mind, all my pilots are fatigued at this point. I haven't wound time on to remove the fatigue. I'm just planning on
They're flanking.
doing as many missions in this location as I can be bothered to do, and then we'll travel somewhere, and hopefully most of them will clear their fatigue while I'm traveling. Right, we have almost wrecked this javelin. CT's open, down 45 internals, so it's still going to take a fair old amount of work though. Let's move the spider over here.
I copy.
And we are still in range of those turrets as far as I can tell. So we're not safe yet, but once we've dealt with this guy, which we have now, we're going to start kiting away. Don't want to have to fight the turrets at the same time as these mechs. Oh, that hurt. That definitely hurt.
My internals are taking a beating.
Where did he hit us, though? Left torso. Okay. Well, at least it wasn't the head. Look on the bright side. Right. Definitely want to move garrison. Pretty sure I can't afford to fire if I move, but doing that I won't clear the stability damage either, will I? Right, okay. I'm gonna have to go for a normal move here, I think, and then brace. I want to clear that stability damage. Right, we do have the Stinger still. So what can we do with the Stinger? Nice to go for this fire starter. But I think I still need to keep withdrawing. I mean, those turrets, I think they've got 2 AC2s each. That's 4 AC2s back there on the base. I mean, if they both fire that both of those turrets fire at the Stinger. That could easily wreck it. I've got to keep pulling away. As I said, they're still going to be in range for the next round. But I think hopefully the round after that I'll be able to flee far enough. Right. Sounded like some stray shots hit somebody further back there. Yes, it was probably the fire starter. Not sure. Right. What do we want to do? Do I want to see about reserving? Yeah, let's reserve. Let's see what the AI does first. Okay, another melee attack on the Firestar. Garrison's really popular at the moment, apparently. They're all going for him. Garrison says, I saw a yellow square. I saw a yellow square and a melee wasn't made. No, not while I'm trying to pull away from these turrets. We're going to keep running for now. Try to kite these guys away. Now, I have jump jets. I think if I jump down here, the turret shouldn't be able to get line of sight to me. So everyone but the commando is going to be able to do that.
Yes, Commander.
Garrison's in a bad way. Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Engaging jump jets.
Probably not worth shooting. No, definitely not worth shooting. Not on 24%. Wow, did my heat actually go up from jumping? Even though I didn't shoot? It looked like it. Didn't realise it was generating that much heat. That's crazy. Okay. Do I leave anyone up here? Do I just get everyone positioned? Yeah.
Up, boss?
Let's just reposition everybody, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, these hit chances are terrible. That one's not so bad. I mean, considering
Lifting off.
my hit chances across the board are generally completely awful. 39 isn't as awful as a lot of the other chances, so we'll take that. We got one hit with a medium laser there. The commando doesn't have jump jets, so that can't jump down. I'm going to go for a sprint instead. See if that puts me out of line of sight of the turrets.
Full speed
I really hope it does, because my rear armor is facing them. If it doesn't, could be bad times ahead for Gecko. Alright, and we're going to leap with the Wasp as well. Wasp? Stinger, I mean. They're both equally terrible, though. And we will fire a medium laser here, just on the off chance we hit that leg, which we didn't. Right, okay, so now, fingers crossed, I should be out of danger of the turrets. And I'm totally not, am I? Wow. Somehow one of them can still see to shoot at Garrison. Two of them can see to shoot at Garrison. Now, is that... I think that's because there's just one turret down here, though, isn't there? Yeah, there's one down there. So which turrets are seeing me? Can that see me still? And it seems that there are now 3 turrets that have got AC2s, because surely that one can't see. Well, this plan has not worked. I thought if I hop down here, I'll be out of sight of these turrets and it will make life a little bit easier, but it's not gone to plan so far. Right, I'm going to reserve. Let's see if the AI hops down with us. I might be able to tuck in more to this cliff and lose line of sight for 2 of the turrets up there. Well, or the one that I think has still got line of sight. And then the one down below, I'll do a lot about that one. That one there. Maybe I can just send the commando after it. No, it seems a little bit risky. Alright then.
Good to go. Got it.
See about tucking into this cliff a little. 59% on the Firestarter. What is it on the Wasp? Same again. Well, Firestarter's a bigger threat. We're going to go for that.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Another single medium laser hit. Was kind of hoping they'd jump down after me, but they haven't. Because if they jump down, I can then start getting the melee and the support weapon on the go, the support weapons. But right now, I'm just kind of pewing with tiny medium lasers. This feels a little bit pathetic. We are wearing this fire starter down bit by bit, though.
Let's do this.
I prefer it was a little bit faster. Right, where are we going to put Garrison? That gets him 66. We'll go for that.
Move order received.
Still trying to tuck them all into the cliff a little bit. Right, those hit internals. That's good. Nothing blew off though. And
You
guess
have
we'll
orders?
bring Gecko in as well.
Yes, Commander.
I was considering sending him after a turret, but I
Never.
think it's a little bit too risky to just send a single light mech chasing down
Target's taken a critical hit.
potentially multiple turrets, depending on what lines of sight they manage to get. How are we looking? Right. We managed to get rid of the large laser from that fire starter. That's great news. I mean, would have been nice to salvage one, but I'm happy to just get it destroyed because it hurts a lot on the levels of armor we have on these mechs. I'm going to go for another shot with the commando before this thing moves. In fact, can I afford a precision strike? No, that's going to drop me below 50%, isn't it? Yes, it is. Well, that sucks. Fatigue problems. Never mind. Just keep that extra accuracy instead. I was thinking about going for a precision strike to knock him back in initiative phase, you see, because then I can plow a little bit of extra damage into him. It's not to be. Right. Well, got one more chance. Who's got the best chance of wrecking him? Still got 50 internals, so nobody really.
Standing by.
Orders?
Yes. Yes, I'll just go with the spider. I don't want to leap Garrison in the fire starter back up the top and in front of all those turrets. And it does feel like I might be tucked in enough here to avoid those AC2s. Although we're in a tight spot, I'd rather stay here while we fight these mechs than be taking all those nasty AC2 rounds. Excellent. He's come close enough that I can use the machine guns now. This is good. This is what we want to see. Get those support weapons in. Look like we got some CT hits with the machine guns there. And we've still got the fire starter to go. He's panicking. Critical level. Right, 18 internals.
Good to go.
But can Garrison get his machine guns in as well? The answer is yes, yes he can. Alright, right arm and left torso are vulnerable. Alright, well, if I've got to make a choice, we'll show the right arm to the enemy. I'd rather just lose that than the whole left side. Okay, and we're going to fire absolutely everything because I'm just hoping to kill this enemy fire starter. There we go, he's down. So just the Wasp remaining out of the mechs. We've still got to take on the turrets though afterwards, and that is going to be scary. I'm thinking if I just race along this this cliff face, take this turret and then come around the back, take that one, and that will hopefully reduce the incoming fire as much as possible. Right, what are you going to do, Waspy? Do have enough resolve, I think, now
Waiting for orders.
to go for a precision strike. Want to do it with someone that can get machine guns in range. Will that do? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, it means moving out of cover with Garrison, but I think this will be worth it. Right, so we're still over 50% resolve for doing this. That's what we want to see. What do I need to turn off? Single medium laser should be enough. Let's go CT. So we're knocking him back in initiative phase here. Knocked off a pip of evasion as well. And by the looks of things, an arm. But that means that now my entire lance is able to shoot at this guy before he can respond. I'm going to take a gamble here, I think. And jump up here and hope that... Well, the gamble is that we kill this mech before the turrets even get to fire. and therefore we're not in danger of getting shot by turrets for the time being because they'll have no line of sight. At the moment, this Wasp is providing them line of sight to us,
Awaiting orders.
which means anyone up top is in danger, I think, because
Consider it done.
AC2s have got an absolutely huge range.
Of course.
Okay, the Wasp is not dead yet, and I'm down to the last mech, but he's punched out. Good, good, good. Right, okay. Plan working out. Now then, let's start making our way along this cliff edge.
Confirmed.
On the move. Waiting for orders.
Okay. Keep moving along the edge there then. So yeah. Oh god. Oh, it's more than I thought. I thought it was just 2 AC2s on each turret. It's actually 4 AC2s on each of the sniper turrets. So we're looking at, well, what I estimate to be 12 AC2s at the moment, because I think all 3 of these were light sniper turrets. Could be wrong. We'll see. Right. See about removing this one. I don't think anyone else is going to get in range to shoot it. No, I'm certain of it now.
Roger.
Hopefully evasion will save the spider. Start praying. Who's in the spider? Catch.
Full throttle.
Commander. Roger that. No shooting, just running.
Stray shot went into the commando, but Catch is doing all right. Nothing fell off the spider. We're okay. Right, let's move the Stinger first, I think. And yeah, the other turrets didn't shoot, so they definitely can't see us while we're down here.
Engaging target.
No. That was a terrible miss.
No damage detected.
Yeah, I know no damage was detected. I saw it. It was appalling.
Yes, Commander.
Right, let's get the commando in. Right, if I move there, that's bad. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go with the fire starter at the back then. Trying to choose carefully what order I do things in.
Taking the
Right,
shot.
come on, no, really, Garrison, come on. You just needed to hit with one of those lasers. What was it? 70-something% chances there.
Good to
Oh
go.
no, luck is not on our side. That's the right side. I don't want to face that towards the nasty turret up top, really, do I? Right, let's go with that. Maybe he's safe there from the other turret. Somebody needs to finish this damn turret. It's got 2 hit points. Come on, 74% on each of these. There we go. Gecko showing them how it's done. Right, so that frees up my commando to have a crack at this other turret.
How
Oh,
might
it's
I
not Gecko. Sorry, I take it back. That was Catch showing them how it's done. Gecko is up now. 76% chances to hit on this. Oh, and that's a light laser turret, so they're not all sniper turrets then. Okay.
Locking on target.
And Gecko downed it in 1. Excellent. 2 turrets down, 2 to go, and then we've got to wreck a couple of buildings as well.
Waiting for orders.
I want to keep Garrison safe because his mech is just kind of being held together by string and gaffer tape at the moment, I think. Right, so he can make a start in the building. 200 hit points. That's going to take me a while with this firepower, isn't it? Let's go with Catch next. We're going to stick to the plan of sweeping around the back of the base.
Roger.
Light support turret. Ah! That's new. I don't remember a support turret before. Maybe it's not new and I just don't remember, but I don't remember light support turrets. 2 AC5s on that. Okay, so not another sniper turret, but it did have ACs. Pretty scary. AC5s also have a huge range, of course.
Firing all weapons.
I'm going to try to get rid of that as quickly as we can. Chaucer says, how is 4 AC2s light? That is a damn good question, Chaucer. I would also like to know that. They don't feel light, do they? Feel pretty painful.
Target
But then again, the bigger versions have PPCs on as well, don't they? So, you know, compared to that, they are light.
Engaging target.
Yeah, more spectacular shooting there.
No damage detected.
Oh god, those AC5s. Oh, that was
Blown past my
painful.
armor.
I think we're gonna need to be careful with catch here. Alright, I mean, it's only jump
Ready
jets
for
we're gonna lose, but still. Speaking of jumping, that might be best chance of survival here. Let's leap up.
On it.
What is this? Yeah, it is another light sniper turret. Okay, I'm gonna go with some vigilance on catch since he's in front of 2 turrets. Hopefully he'll only be in front of 1 turret by the time this shooting's done, but
Roger.
we'll see how it goes. Okay, now he hit twice, and I have added things up incorrectly. That turret is not dead. Alright, we have more mechs. We can make it happen. Come on.
Engaging target.
Another hit. We need 1 more, and I think it's toast. We got 28. No, we need more than 1. Let's
Let's do this.
need a couple of medium lasers to land. Right, come on, Garrison. That turret is tougher than these other turrets. That's why I've calculated wrong. Because look, it's got 93 internals, 120 armor, and then the light sniper turret, 7 internals and 90 armor. So this turret is definitely new. I would have noticed these before, especially how much tougher they are. Scary. So I wonder, is that a consequence of being further forward in the timeline that these turrets are showing up, or is that something that's coming with heavy metal? I don't know the answer to these questions. That's why I'm asking them. So if you guys do, please let me know. Hey Marshmallow, good to see you. How you doing today?
You have orders?
And a Capios. Sorry, I've just seen you two there. And Blipsit. Oh my god, I'm probably missing loads of people in chat. Apologies if I've not said hello. It's good to see you all. Right, Commando. I guess we'll shoot the building.
Have no doubt it will be
So
done.
they're down to 1 turret now.
Firing.
Hatch did a great job of dodging all of those AC2 rounds there.
Commander.
And don't want to leap with him this time because we're a little bit on the hot side, so we're going to have a lot less evasion. Let me just see what I can do with these other mechs. Let's just reserve catch
Reserving action.
before I decide what I want to do with him. I want to see if we've got a good chance of wrecking this turret with everyone else.
Jump jets.
That did the trick. Nice.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so just buildings to
Standing
smash
by.
then.
I copy.
So
Fire.
we only need to kill 2 of them. And we've already started work on this large one here, so that's 61 more
Receiving.
damage required to smash this up. If Garrison can do it. Probably not quite. Yeah,
Acknowledge.
possible. Let's see. Ah, there was some misses in there. Oh no, we got it anyway. Good stuff. Alright, so just the medium now.
How might I help? Good to go.
Receiving you.
Smash.
Target confirmed.
I need 1 more point of damage to this building. Frustratingly. Yep. Because it had 51 hit points remaining. So that'll do the trick. There we go. Mission complete. So that was potentially very scary with those turrets that we're up against, particularly that new turret. That was interesting. So Harry said, just in case added tabletop legal turrets. So that'll be probably why we saw that new turret there. And it was pretty scary. Like having a turret that's that tough, that's packing twin AC5s when you're running around with very light mechs. Very scary. Not too bad, thank you, Marshmallow. Very tired still. Still barely getting any sleep. So, again, today is not going to be a 5-hour stream. It'll be a little bit shorter, I think. So I'm just exhausted all the time with the baby, not getting enough sleep. Right, what can we take out of this? There are some Streak 2s. I feel like maybe I should take those. Also a fire starter K part, though. And this Javelin 10p. So this is one we've not encountered before. So I'll read this one out. So has 6 missile hardpoints and can pack 6 jump jets in. It says the 10p model is an upgrade of the 10n model introduced by the Federated Commonwealth amid much secrecy in 3049. The 10p retains the armor and speed profile of the 10n, removes one of the SRM-6 launchers and replaces it with 2 Streak SRM-2 launchers. While sacrificing slightly in terms of firepower, this variant is far more ammo efficient than the original. So that's a new Javelin. So came out in 3049. Of course, we're playing in 3057 on this mod. So you know, clan invasion stuff aside, we'll ignore that we're on an alternate timeline where the clans don't invade. But it's pretty cool to see all these new mechs, this new tech. And I think I'm actually just going to take 2 Streak SRM-2s here. Because we've got a commando. And I could make use of these Streaks in that, potentially. What did we get for the mech parts? Excellent. Well, the mech parts I would have taken would have been that fire starter and that Javelin piece. And we got those anyway on the roll. So thank you, RNGesus. You're being kind today. And we also walk away with 2 Streak SRM-2s. Now, in case you're wondering about ammo, as far as I'm aware, the Streak missile launchers still use the same ammo as SRM launchers. So you just need standard SRM ammo for those in this mod. So I think that was done to avoid there being, like, you know, insane amounts of different ammo types everywhere, where you're going to have to scroll through a ridiculously long list when you're buying ammo from the shops. But yeah, we managed to get Streak 2s. Excellent. Let's see. Let's fix things up. Let's go for a quick repair on that. Quick repair on that. Do I want to do another mission here, or do I want to travel? Fact. Think. Garrison says I'm ready to hit a button and go live at any time. Excellent. He said, and then he says, "Oh, I'm not ready." Wearing the wrong colour shirt, are you? Garrison says, "You aren't going to catch me off guard this time, Dor." I bet I still managed to, because you've just said be right back, so I could say, I think I'll end it there, and I've caught you out, haven't I? He's not here to hear this, is he? Because he's just got AFK. But I win is the point, okay? Hey, Jeremiah, how you doing? Good to see you again. Right, so I wanted to build my new stuff into the commando. Oh, welcome back, Garrison. I wanted to build my new stuff into the commando. Do I want to do these last contracts before I go anywhere? They're only half skulls. Base defense, ambush convoy. It's free money, isn't it? Well, I say free. It's money at the potential cost of dying. Let me have a look. So 1 day to fix that, 1 day to fix that. Yeah, we're doing it. I'll probably ignore the base defense, I think. How much fatigue have I built up on my pilots now? Got 12 days of fatigue on Catch and Doyle now. Guess they've done the most missions then. Black Cat, Rylan, Sarge. Okay. Let's get those in next. They've got less fatigue than most. Yeah, what have I done? I've just fixed up mechs, haven't I? So we're going to do the ambush convoy one. Could be dangerous. Going to be a lot of firepower on the field. All those vehicles. All right, Black Cat, Rylan, Sarge. Okay. Good as it's getting, isn't it? Really. I think actually I'll stick Sarge in the fire starter. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna stick Rylan in the fire starter. No, hold on. I think I want Rylan in the commando still, even though we've got less SRM firepower in there than we had before. Still prefer better chance to hit with those SRM 6s. It's good damage. Screw it. That'll do. That will do. Let's go do this ambush. You definitely do have to wear pants, Garrison. Yeah. Both English and the American version of pants. Or Twitch might get upset with you. Unborn says, many tanks to stomp. Yes. That's true. Many to stomp, but I worry about how many are going to be shooting us before we get close enough to stomp them. Could get nasty. It also says, wear a Speedo. How do you know I'm not? That's the question. You got to remember, Chaucer, the rules are different for them, though. And that is all I'm saying. Alright, where's this convoy?
All right.
What is this map?
Your eyes open and watch your sensors.
Alright, okay, yes, it's this one. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen this map as well. Okay.
Move order received.
Gotta go fast.
Coordinates received.
On my way.
Unborn says, sadly, running over the convoy in a straight line does not count as melee to all vehicles in the path. That would be awesome. But you know what? Do you know what you will be able to do that in Unborn? Mech Warrior 5. There's a line of vehicles. You can just run straight down that line of vehicles in Mech Warrior 5. I was so pleased that you can just stomp vehicles in that. It took me a while before I even thought of attempting to step on vehicles in it. But when I discovered that you could, I was very happy. Of course, Mech Warrior 5 release date is the 10th of December, so that's next Tuesday. Less than a week to go now, guys. Less than a week to go. But tomorrow I will be playing some more Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries on stream. Hopefully doing some co-op with Garrison, with Mello. Alright, what's this? Harasser. 2 SRM6s. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Should I go for a leap? Play it safe. Yes, I could DFA it, but no, I'm not going to because it's a terrible idea. We've got a long way to go in this mission, and I don't want to wreck my legs already. So we're going to pew-pew with the medium lasers instead. Or in this case, just a single pew. It's enough to destroy the vehicle, though. We'll take it. Unborn says Mech Warrior 5 doesn't release for a year from now. Very stubborn. That's assuming it goes on Steam after a year. I mean, they might not. You never know. Okay. Let's sprint into position. I mean, I could have gone around the rock and started shooting at this this target here, but it's a mech.
I hear ya.
Probably would have taken quite a lot of work to take down, so I'd rather get in good position, trash the vehicles first, then we'll worry about the mechs later.
Full throttle.
Oh no! The MASH truck. Looks like we're going to be upsetting our ship's medical staff because we're about to murder a load of doctors and nurses. In short. Oh God, that is the last thing I need at this stage of the game. It's going to take forever for the injuries to clear. Because for those that aren't quite understanding why I'm being so upset about this, is you get a penalty to your medical score for a certain amount of time when you do a mission that involves murdering doctors and nurses. Your own doctors and nurses get a little bit upset with you, which incurs a penalty. I'm not close enough to melee, damn. But yeah, we're in the mission. I can't do anything about it. I've got to do the mission. Got to kill all the doctors. Has to be done.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire.
They deserve it, says Garrison. Probably, yeah. How dare they be, healing sick children and curing diseases? Disgraceful behaviour. Harry says that's what you get when you sign a contract you don't even read. Ah, whatever.
What can I do for you?
He's not wrong though.
Moving to position.
Does it even say though? Like, I'm going to question that actually. Does it actually even say in the fluff that you'll be murdering doctors and nurses?
I feel bad about shooting the little guy.
I don't know about that. Hard to dispute because he's right. I didn't read the contract, but I don't know if it even says anything if I did. Garrison says, yes, it generally does. Harry says, yeah, it's pretty clear you're doing something heinous. Okay. I believe both of you guys.
Engaging target. No damage detected.
I mean, Garrison says confirmed Doyle is a bad person. I would say confirmed House Steiner don't read. I mean, they're not good with tactics. They've probably never read a book. They're just your classic rich kid. This is what we're playing as here. We have a Lyran Commonwealth background here.
Affirmative.
Just show us where to launch the Atlases. That's all we need to know. Definitely all Steiner Garrison. Definitely all of them.
Losing armor.
Without exception. Except for that one dude. What was his name?
That shot.
There was that one guy they had that was good. Oh Jesus. My right arm destroyed on the Stinger. This is why the convoy ambushes are pretty scary. So now it's time to prioritize vehicles. Definitely anything that's packing an AC5 needs to go. So for a start, that there Scorpion, that's got an AC5. What's this got? The Vedette, also an AC5 on that. What about this Scorpion? That's just a couple of medium lasers. That's SRM6s. Still scary, but not as scary as AC5s. Okay, and I have lost a medium laser and a machine gun from the Stinger already. Well, balls. Right, we're going to go stomp on the Vedette.
Engaging physical attack.
Come on, fire the machine gun. Finish it off. Please. Please finish it off. There we go. Good. Right, Vedette down. That's one AC5 removed from the field. Hopefully we'll be in range to go stomp the Scorpion with a couple of our other mechs. Well, I'm saying a couple because I think it might take a couple to do the job. Scorpion's probably got more armor than the... Oh, no, actually, it's not too much armor. It's, what's this? Shoddy Scorpion. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Still, stompy time.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Ah, good stuff, Flipsit.
Orders.
Okay, so 2 AC5s removed from the field. Next priority for me is this Scorpion SRM. That's the next scariest firepower, I believe. So we're going to go for that.
Engaging.
Just ignore the red cross on this vehicle here. It's not really a red cross. It's just a random splash of
Vehicle
paint.
down. Orders.
We're doing nothing wrong here. Right, now my spider side torso got aimed up at. It's not the end of the world. Right, what's the mash truck got? 2 small lasers. Yeah, well, I
Commander.
guess better off wrecking this scorpion. He's
Putting my weight into it.
worth slightly more damage. Structure exposed, but he's not dead. Okay. So these 2 vehicles here are the rest of the convoy. We've got enough time to kill these before they make it off the map, so not too concerned. And then I believe they had a wasp
Barely hit,
affecting the
Commander.
convoy, as well as those other tanks. But as you can see from these smoking craters, we've already dealt with those.
What's up, boss?
Right, let's go stomp the mash truck. I mean the delivery truck. And yep, just burn all the doctors. I mean criminals for good measure.
One more for the trash heap.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Yes, Garrison. That's brilliant. Yes, it had a red crosshair on it. I love that. That is. Yeah. I mean,
Receiving you.
that's obviously what it was. Why would anyone ever question that it was anything other than a red crosshair? Thanks, Garrison.
Leopard inbound, Commander.
Samurai says it was definitely carrying WMDs. Yep. Incidentally, also the initials of my son, WMD.
What can I do
Just
for you?
saying, because it's awesome. Right, what are we going to do with you? I think we might go for a melee attack. He definitely is at the moment, Garrison, yeah. Yeah, let's just go
I
for
read you,
melee.
Commander. Moving out. This is gonna be good.
Punch that arm clean off.
When I shoot you.
Hey Thor, how
like
you
it
doing?
And like it.
Right, just a machine gun to make use of on the Stinger. Oh, so upsetting we lost that arm. Never mind.
Engaging target.
Got all this resolve I can use. Probably use it to increase my chances to hit for this next round when we shoot up this wasp. He certainly does. He did one yesterday. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? Do you know what? With this serious lack of sleep, it all blurs into one. I'm not even sure now, but yeah, he managed to do a poo that somehow came up his front, either yesterday or the day before. I don't know how the mechanics of that works, but it came out the front and up onto his top. I don't even know. Apparently his butt can shoot round corners. I don't know how. Gareth says it's baby poop mechanics. It certainly is. They defy the laws of physics.
Targeting rear armor.
Path of least resistance, says Marshmallow Rampage. Yeah, it's got to be it, hasn't it?
Waiting for orders.
Okay. I quite like the idea of punching the crap out of this wasp.
Engaging.
Really bully it. What's left of him? Okay, we're using the resolve.
Commander. Copy.
Sarge is coming in for the CT shot. One precision strike coming up.
Time to unload.
Well, we shot the right leg off. That's not really the center of the mech, is it? We'll have to do. Come on, pilot, just eject. Give up, man. You know it's over.
Commander.
Okay, we got the cooled shots. Now he's down. Come on, Sarge. Come on, Sarge. There we go. Job done. So,
Target eliminated.
a nice, successful mission of murdering medics.
Mission successful.
Time Van Studios, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And welcome. Harry says that's one thing graphics cards can't do yet. Boob mechanics they got down. Baby poop, there's no algorithm yet. Why? Just why? Why? Why would anyone want that? Okay, so we're going to have to fix up the Stinger. Assuming we've got the parts to do that with. I don't even know at this point. What should I take here? Oh, man. Choices. I like AC5s, but it could be a long time before I hit the stage where I can even use AC5s. Because we could be using lights for a good while. So, with that in mind, I might just take a couple of small lasers, because these support weapons come in very handy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We got one of the AC5s. We got more small lasers and a machine gun. Excellent. That's quite a good haul of small lasers there. Oh, that reminds me. I think I have a vague recollection of Harry saying that he'd applied a slight nerf to small lasers. Now, was it with the hit chances, Harry? Did you slightly reduce the hit chances on was it on all the support weapons or just on the small lasers? You're going to have to remind me. Thank you very much for that emote, Acapios. That's incredible. Yeah, so Harry says -1 to hit on small lasers and machine guns. So it's just a tiny nerf on them. And I think the idea with that is it was to reduce the overpowered effectiveness of jump jetting in behind an enemy mech and then precision striking their rear CT out with lots of support weapons. So that chance to hit is reduced only a little bit, but I think the idea is that it will be just enough to make a difference. Okay, we got fixing to do, so let's get that spider repaired first. Now we've got to refit the Stinger. Well, we've got a Locust we can use in place of the Stinger while this gets a refit. So I think we'll go for a full rebuild here. What are my options? So it's got 4 support hard points, 1 energy. Alright, well, we'll start with a medium laser. I don't think I want to put my small lasers in this. I think I'd rather save those for something a little bit bigger. Let's chuck some machine guns in. 1 ton of ammo. I've got 1 ton spare for jump jets. There we go. So I've reduced the amount of jump jets in this thing. It's only got 2 rather than the 6 it had previously. It's got the same firepower as it had before because it started with 2 machine guns and 1 medium laser. But what I've done is I've upped the armor quite a bit. So it's gained survivability and lost jump jets. Well, I should rephrase that. It's gained armor survivability, but it's lost jump jets, so therefore it's possibly lost some evasive survivability. It's a questionable trade, some might say, but I'm going with it. I think 2 jump jets should be enough. Right, so let's push that spider up to the top of the queue. Wind time on 1 day. Do I want to do the base defense? I don't really, because I don't really like base defense that much, but I do always feel like when you're in your first location, you should probably do all the contracts you can, just get as much money in before moving on as you possibly can afford to. Yeah, we're not going to be precious about the pirates, so let's upset the pirates. Let's do this mission. Defend base. I'm actually going to reduce the salvage for this one and up the payment, because often these missions will end before I manage to kill all the mechs that I want, because there is a time limit. You know, you've got to survive a certain amount of time. And we're going to have to take the Locust. That is depressing, isn't it? Alright, let's do a changing of the guard. Hatch didn't go out, did he? Emperor Krang is injured for a good long time, so I can't take him. Right. Oh, you might notice the mech experience thing is in. So you see at the bottom of this little text box, the Gecko. Mech experience. Hollander 1, Firestarter 1, Spider 1. So pilots will often start with some level of experience in certain mechs. As you can see here, Garrison. Oh, that's perfect. Garrison starts with mech experience in a Griffin, which we all know he hates. So yeah, that works. And a Hollander and a Firestarter. But they can also earn experience depending on how many missions you play them in mechs. Catch here has got mech experience in a Spider. He's got 3 experience in a Spider, and he's going in a Spider again. So that's a thing, just in case you hadn't noticed it. Doyle got 5 experience in a Stinger now, from being shoved in the crappiest mech that I've got in the Lance over and over. Garrison is not happy with his potato experience. Congratulations, Garrison. I didn't even choose that. That's just how it happened. Couldn't have asked for more, really, could I? Oh, Ruvian says, oh, if Doyle thinks baby poop is bad now, wait till it smells. Yeah, the milk poo is nowhere near as bad as once they're on the solids. Yep. I've got a breathing mask for when that occurs, so I'll just put that on. That should save me from the smell, hopefully. Make sure to feed him blueberries, says Garrison. Not sure whether to trust this. I'm going to go with sounds risky. No poop like a blueberry poop, says Garrison. Okay. Don't trust him, Doyle, says Wolfsight. Yeah, I know. Garrison says it's blue and smells horrid. See, I eat blueberries. I've never noticed it making my poo blue, though. Maybe it's just with kids.
Command interface initiated.
Or maybe you have to eat a lot of them. Or maybe my poo is already blue. Oh god, this map as well. Ah, crap. This is actually a really tough one to defend because they come from all directions. Don't have the time to get around everywhere. I don't know where to go or what to do here. Okay, right. Let's send the Firestarter down there with the Locust. Am I just better off? Yeah, do you know what? I'm just going to put all my eggs in one basket. Let's focus fire. If I fail this mission, I fail this mission. I don't care. As long as my mechs don't get too trashed. And the best way of making sure they don't get too trashed is to try to keep them vaguely together.
As you wish.
Are we picking anything up? No, we're picking nothing up. Oh, God. Okay. I've gone the wrong way. Should have checked where the enemy was first, shouldn't I? Didn't think to click there. I just know some come from this direction at some point. Obviously, I'm a little bit jumping the gun there. Sigh. Firestarter's going to have to do some catching up. No, Q Public says, oh god, this map. Yeah, I find this map a real pain in the butt when it comes to base defense. It's just so many things coming from all directions. 15% chance to hit. Not great, but we'll use it to reduce a bit of evasion for the next guy. Wow, we actually scored a hit there as well. Okay. Calling that worthwhile. Who was that hitting on a 15%? Oh, that was Doyle. Fantastic.
Waiting for orders.
Right, let's see. Run over here.
Copy that.
Garrison, that is pure evil, man. He's saying when he used to babysit kids, he always made sure that if there were blueberries, he would feed them to him. So the parents had to deal with it. Obviously, he didn't deal with it. Joe Public said, "This is why I don't do defend missions." I'm not a fan of defense missions myself.
All weapons are go.
Ordinarily, I do skip them a lot, but since I'm in my first starting location, I thought I'd do it.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Now I'm regretting it. Chaucer says, these missions really need turrets. Some of the defense missions do have turrets, though, don't they?
Careful. Don't
Obviously not
threaten
this
the
one,
base.
sadly. This one could really use them, this map. It's got positions for turrets, as you can see, but no turrets in them. Alright, where's all the enemy stuff? Only see this Stinger at the moment.
Ready for orders.
What am I going to do about a Stinger? Melee attacks, I suppose.
Engaging physical attack.
Go for a Locust butt in the butt. But he missed the butt.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Did manage to score some hits with the machine gun though. Alright, he's down to 1 pip of evasion now. Should we go for another melee attack? Yeah, let's do another melee attack and then maybe I'll shoot him with the commando.
Affirmative. Targeting for physical
Playbox, hello and welcome to the stream. They're asking, what's new with the Commander's Edition mod? So, you've got all of the stuff that Commander's Edition had before, although I'm playing the beta at the moment, so currently the full Innisphere map and the Galaxy at War stuff are missing because they're not ready. But that's because this is a beta. But the additional new stuff that you haven't got before is an absolute pile of new mechs have been added in. Plus all the new equipment and tweaks and balance changes to the existing firepower that came in with the Heavy Metal DLC have been applied. So a fair few changes, to be honest. Quite a lot of cool stuff. And it seems nice and stable so far. I'm going to tempt fate, but say I've not had a crash with it yet. Which is awesome for a beta. So everything that's currently implemented in it seems to be working out just fine. And hopefully it'll be ready for everyone else to get their hands on next week. Garrison will be streaming it as well. Right after I finish, Garrison's going to go live, so check out his channel if you want to see more of this mod. If you've missed a bunch of my show, you can see some more stuff by tuning into Garrison coming up next. Right, so here we go. Here we've got the other force coming in from the other direction, but I don't want to engage that just with my fire starter alone. So Gecko's going to leap out of there and have a crack at this here Stinger. Oh, that was poetry. Beautiful stuff from Gecko.
Enemy down.
Now, are there any more forces coming in from that direction, or was it just a single mech? Appears to have just been a single mech. As the destroy enemy vanguard objective has gone now, so yes, I can focus my attention on these guys, but I'm pretty sure stuff comes from over here as well. It just all gets messy.
Commander.
Right, we're not in range there. Do you know what? I'm just going to reserve it. See if they come a bit closer. You know what would have better hit chances against these lights? Streaks, says Harry. Yes, absolutely. And we've got 2 Streak 2 launchers, and when I travel, they're going to get fitted into the commando. Not before. Right, let's move into the cover. I can't afford to be doing any more jumping with that amount of heat. We are right near water, so I'm going to be making use of that soon.
Of course.
But not this round. Hey, Battle Bunny, how you doing? Tempting fate with the crash comments, always. Always tempting fate.
Good to go.
I'm that guy that says, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing terrible could go wrong here. This is going to be fine. I'm not superstitious, so I don't mind saying it, but I do love the effect it has on people that are. When you say that stuff, they're like, no, don't, no, what are you doing? Don't worry, man, it's just words. Right, what's Catcher's heat like? It's not actually that bad. Can I leap far enough to get into the water? No. Yes, I can there. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Well, hold on. What about that? That gets me better chance to hit, doesn't it? Yep. Do you know what? We're going to just leap to this spot, I think. We'll take the 64% chance to hit. We'll take the extra heat for this round, and we'll lose it next round by going in the water. Right, hang on. This is new. We've got a new submarine over here that we're not going to be able to see because it's in the water. What is this vehicle? It's a Saladin, and it's got an AC-20 on it. It's got an AC-20 on it. So, scratch shooting up this fire starter for now. This needs to go. How much armor has it got? Oh, if I hit it in the side, maybe I can wreck it. Let's see. Alright, catch. Please be good.
Firing all weapons.
Good. Whew! That's a relief. That was a very scary moment. I was like, oh, new vehicle. What's this new vehicle? This is going to be interesting. Only a low-level mission. It's probably just got some small lasers or something. No, it's got an AC bloody 20 on it. Jesus. It's alright. We managed to get rid of it before it ever got to do us any damage. And I'm very relieved that that is the case. Okay, Locust, best chance I'm getting is a 48. So we're going to go here and just fire our single medium laser. And of course we miss. Brilliant.
No damage detected.
Let's do this.
Now what? We can't reach with the commando, so I guess we'll just sprint. We'll catch up. Val Bunny says it's bad luck to be superstitious. Nice. I like what you did there. Maybe one day, Chico. Yeah, those hover vehicles. It would be nice if they hovered over the water, wouldn't it? Don't know if you're listening, anyone from Harebrained, but yeah, that would be a great thing. could we have that instead of hover submarines? Right then, it's time to start leaping. Get in the water here. I don't know if this is going to make me far too hot to fire much, but maybe I can at least ping a few shots in. If I turn these medium lasers off. How's that looking? Yeah, okay, so I can fire the 4 flamers and the 2 small lasers. I'm going to call that worthwhile. Although, quite how effective flamers are going to be on a mech that's sitting in water, I don't know. But it is a hot map. Okay, next. Yeah, move the commando. One downside about all this water is, okay, so positive, you reduce the heat you're generating, and that's good. But the negative is with light mechs, at least ones that don't have jump jets, it's hard to build up much evasion because moving through water slows you down a lot. But 2 of my mechs do have jump jets in this lance. It would normally be 3 because we'd normally have the Stinger, but unfortunately that's out of action at the moment. So we've got the Locust instead. Of course, that doesn't have jump jets and can't hit a barn door with a beach ball either, apparently. Okay, Gecko is overheated a little bit thanks to the flamers on that enemy fire starter. So we will have taken a little bit of internal damage from that. Oh dear, the shooting is poor. The shooting is very poor. This is what it's like at the start of the game now. Might have to go in for some melee attacking here. I think we will do that with Gecko because he needs to lose heat anyway, and I don't know. Actually, let me think about this.
You have orders?
Because it might actually be beneficial for me to just stay in the water and try to overheat him a bit more. Because if I turn off the small lasers, I'll still lose heat because those flamers aren't generating heat, are they? So I'm going to cool myself down and cook him. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. In fact, I can keep the small lasers on and still lose enough heat, drop a bunch. But he's got flamers too, so I'm actually going to turn him off, lose a bigger chunk of heat, because he's probably going to try to torch me right back, isn't he?
Certainly.
I'll give him a chunk though.
How's it going? Location confirmed.
Come on, Commando.
Firing.
Land those SRM-6 hits. Might be the last time you get to use an SRM-6. In fact, I think it is the last time it will get to use an SRM-6 because we're going to refit it after this mission. This is the last one we're doing in this location. Okay. He's got all that evasion again now. Yes. Guess we'll start with the Locust. We'll knock some evasive pips down. These machine guns
All weapons
got a good enough chance to hit anyhow. Right, he's down a jump jet.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
He's panicking
detected.
and he's looking pretty warm right now.
Orders?
Spider next.
Copy that. Acknowledge.
Left torso gone.
Target's taking a critical hit.
And he's panicked. Away he goes. Excellent. Got to say, so far this particular base defense mission, has been rather easy. I haven't noticed anything come from this other side yet. Could still happen, but hasn't so far. What to do here? I'm really tempted to go for a death from above. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. Right, I need to turn off a single small laser, but we'll keep one small laser on and the 4 flamers.
Death from above.
You're damn right, Gecko. Death from above. Oh, he's missed it. What? Okay, do I still take the huge leg damage? If you miss the DFA attack, do your legs still take damage? You still take the stability damage. So he's looking very unstable right now.
Not much armor left in that location.
Let me have a look. Do I also take the armor damage? Oh my god, you actually do. So if you miss your DFA, you still take the leg damage and the stability damage.
Yes, boss.
Wow, that's a little bit cruel. I feel like if you miss, it shouldn't hurt you.
Giving us everything I've got.
Okay, we've taken the leg off the Locust now. He's on the way to dying, and as usual, we've shot the back up, and now he's on the ground, and we can't shoot him in the back anymore. Standard. Go for CT instead then with these cool shots. Left torso is what we've taken off here.
Reporting critical hit.
We definitely need to get these pilots into one of Sarge's training programs. Somebody needs to learn to shoot straight anyhow. Alright, 10 hit points on the leg, 15% chance. We may as well go for it. It's got so few hit points.
Committed.
There we go. Pilot has panicked. Oh, there's more stuff coming. There's a vehicle all the way over there. Okay. Well, there's only 2 rounds left. I don't
Ready
even
for
think
orders.
we'll need to engage that vehicle. I mean, I'm going to try just for the salvage, but
Affirmative.
we could just sit around, and I think 2 rounds would go by before that thing even gets anywhere into any position where it can cause us any threat.
Full throttle.
The garrison's explaining that even when you miss with the DFA, the reason is you're still dropping thrusters mid-air, so it's going to hurt. Ah, okay. That I can buy.
Firing jump jet.
Terra Sky, hello and welcome to the stream. That's a new name in chat. How you doing? Let's hope that cockpit's airtight. Did you leave a can of farts in there or something? Why do you want it to be airtight?
Fast enough. Taking
I'm
damage.
suspicious.
Okay. Throttle up.
Oh, it was underwater. Oh, right, I didn't even notice. Oh, what, in the Locust was it? Or the guy that got knocked down? Vedette AC2. Just a single AC2, not that scary.
Receiving you.
We're gonna go melee it. Stompy with the spider. Oh, he was talking about the Locust, I see. Thanks, Garrison. Vehicle squished.
Reporting.
Oh, and that's it. Well, that was actually
Successful.
probably the most painless experience I've had on this map for base defense. Normally you get swamped with stuff from multiple directions. Not this time. Pretty good. Gecko says he shoots straight. It's landing on other mechs that I have issues with. When are you going to get Yang to install my cup holders and dinner plate tray table? How am I supposed to competently eat in here? I keep telling you, that's standard issue for your mechs now, Gecko. We got that done a long time ago. They're always there for you, man. Always. Right, what have we got to fix? Nothing too serious. No equipment lost. All good. Okay, definitely taking a piece of fire starter. If we're super lucky, we might get another. And if we get that other part, we're going to have 3 fire starters in total, which is a lot of fire starters. We didn't get it. Never mind. We did get a flamer, a medium laser, a machine gun, and some AC2 ammo. I've had worse hauls. No worries, Gecko. So, time to remodel the commando. And I'm very excited about these Streak 2s. Probably more excited than I should be. They're only Streak 2s after all. But I do feel that they're going to be a massive help at this point. With the terrible gunnery skills that these noob pilots have got, having a weapon system that knocks 2 points of evasion off enemy mechs, really handy. And we are going to be fighting a lot of light mechs, so they will be using and relying upon evasion. So excellent weapon system to get early on, and we definitely should consider ourselves very lucky that we've managed to find not just one but 2 of them. Right, let's see. What have I got on the go already? So 16 days for that fire starter. 17 days total now. Am I actually going to be able to finish this commando in time? Probably not. Let's hope it's a quick refit. Let's see though. So I've got the 2, well, I've got 3 missile hardpoints in total on this. But we'll rip out the SRM-6. Here we've got the Streak 2. So something else worth pointing out. They weigh 1.5 tons each. So they are heavier than standard SRM-2s. But that's the tonnage is the price you're paying for the lock-on effect, the other bonuses that you get from this weapon system. So I've got 2 of them in now. I'm pretty sure that 1 ton of SRM ammo will go plenty far enough for 2 Streak 2s. So I'm not going to put any more ammo in. Actually, here's a question. Can I afford to have those in and the SRM-6? I drop the medium laser and I drop a bit of tonnage in the armor. It's going to involve taking off quite a bit of armor. No, can't be done really. It's too much armor would have to go. If I still had that SRM-4 that got destroyed, that would be a bit more of a realistic goal, but no, it's too much to have to strip off. Okay, we'll go back with the medium laser, and we've got half a ton spare, and we can now afford to slap a small laser in there, I believe. Okay, so we're still super heat efficient from this. So we've got the 2 Streak 2. So we've taken a downgrade in the damage output of the SRMs because we've taken out an SRM 6 in favour of putting a couple of Streak 2s in. So it's not quite as much damage, but more should be hitting. And bear in mind that the way these streaks work, if you hit, then all of the missiles hit. Like, whereas the SRMs, you know, some can hit, some will go past the target. So these Streak 2s, we are taking a downgrade in damage potential compared to the SRM 6, but an upgrade in terms of how reliably the damage will land. And I think that's probably worth it. And that alongside with the reducing the evasive pips on enemy mechs as well, with our terrible gunnery skills on our pilots, it all, to me, seems very much worthwhile to take these. I've also managed to squeeze in a small laser as well. So we have upped the damage a little bit there from what we've lost from the SRM6. And I feel like this is going to be a much more effective build overall. So that will take 5 days to fix up. Let's go. Let's do it. And I'm going to push that up in the queue.
And noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, let's pop that at the top. Locust will take a day. I'm going to move the Locust down for now. And we'll look at this. So, yeah. Let's see where we can travel to. Oh, hang on. We still need to fix this commando, don't we? That's 1 day as well. Commando? I mean Firestarter. Alright, I'm going to have to push that to the front of the queue. It would be nice to be able to afford to refit it, but just we don't have the ability to do that yet. Repairs are taking a little bit too long to get everything done at once. We'll have to be patient. Right, we need to find somewhere to travel to, though. And at the moment, with the mechs we've got, I'm going to stick with my policy of just spend a little bit of time in half-skull locations at the beginning when playing this mod, just to give yourself a foothold while you get your light mechs fixed up to how you want them. Then you can move up to the higher difficulties once you've got some decent gear in your lights. So it looks like Ilyushin is where I'm going to head to, as that's the next closest half-skull location. It only takes 12 days to get there, though, so let me have a look at places that are further afield. I could go all the way over here. It will cost a lot more, though. Yeah, it's not really worth incurring the cost. But I was just thinking, you know, I need the time to get my mechs fixed up. This is only 12 days away. But, do you know what? It's cheaper. We're going to go with it. Ilyushin it is. So, the Firestarter will be done. The Commando will be done. So, we will have the streaks available. But unfortunately, our second Firestarter won't be ready to go yet. Joe Public saying it's also an upgrading ammo efficiency. That is also true. Definitely. Santa Claus says, can streak launchers fire infernos? I don't know the answer to that, I'm afraid. Maybe Harry does. But I think you need different launchers for infernos. Right, we have finished an upgrade on the Argo. Thinking might be nice to get another one. Need to upgrade the power system, don't I? 90k, yeah, we can afford that. Let's get that going. I feel like I should push the Locust to the front now, since we're almost at our destination. Firestarter is still 8 days away from completion. We're 3 days away from our destination. Still got a lot of fatigued pilots as well. That's another issue. Maybe it'll be worth me winding the time on then. It might be. Gecko says, I can see daylight through our ship armor. Nice. Yeah, also true. or space light, or whatever light seeps in from the void. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely full of holes. You're not wrong there. What have we got in this location then? Let me see. Any interesting mechs? What's this? What's this? A Talos. A 50-tonner. So we've got one part of a Talos available in this location, which I can't afford to buy, so I'm not going to. But we will have a look at it at least. It's got 1 ballistic hardpoint, 4 missile hardpoints, 1 support slot. Can't have jump jets. There's drawing upon experiences made with the older Toro and studying related Innisphere designs, Vandenberg Heavy Industries finally delivered the Talos to the TDF in 2532 after almost a decade of development and prototype trials. The mature design emphasized easy production and logistics and was popular with pilots due to its easy handling, improved heat management, and solid 8.5 tons of standard armor. The quirks with this, you get easy to pilot, which means your evasive charge cap is increased by 1. But that doesn't stack with the pilot skill that gives you an extra evasion. Okay. Interesting, though. Interesting. I've never seen this mech before in-game. Looks kind of cool. But we can't afford to buy it. It's only one part of it anyhow, so it's not like a whole mech we'd be getting. But it sounds pretty cool to me. I do like 50-ton mechs. Right, what we got here? We got a +5 damage medium laser available. Extra crit small laser. That's it, though. Oh, there are 2 +5 medium. That's kind of tempting. I'm going to buy them.
New weapon systems available.
Yeah. Okay, and a buttload more medium lasers. 6, being exact. Targeting computer. Still don't really like targeting computers. It's too much tonnage for not enough gain, in my opinion. And more ammo. Okay. Well, I think I've bought what I'm going to buy from here. Let's check out the hiring hall. Because I do need one more... Oh, look, those bloody doves. I do need one more pilot for the Nimbly Pimply Lance. Nimbly Pimbly.
Receiving you.
So, let's have a look. What's this guy got? Noble Military Officer. Increase resolve if an officer or the commander is in the Lance.
Standing by.
Oh, it's
Receiving
got
you.
nothing. Athletic. Less fatigue generated from combat. That could come in handy, particularly at the moment.
Orders.
And I'm not going to take on Kickstarters. Okay. Yeah, let's get this guy in then, I think. I think I want the athletic ability, because at the moment, fatigue is a pain in the butt for me. So we'll take him on.
New mech
And I'll need to figure out who that is. So where was I up to? We got Garrison in, we got Gecko in. Who's the next longest? Oh wow, it's there are so many of you guys. There are so many of you. Thank you all to every single subscriber. I really appreciate all of you. So every time I look through this list now, I'm trying to figure out the order of who's been subbed longest. It's always like, whoa, I can't believe how many of you there are. I think it might be Morty next. Or is it the Atomic Crusher? No. The couple ahead of him. So Chico as well. And Alto. Oh man, there's loads of you. Alright, well, we'll go with Chico this time. I'm going to get more pilots soon enough. Okay, so let's go create profile for Chico. Fresca.
Ready for orders.
What uniform did I go with for those in the end?
Good to go.
Did I go with the purple one? I did. Okay, we're going to go with that.
Ready for orders.
Spelling it right. So Chico, Nimbly, Pimbly. I don't know what Chico looks like, so we're going to keep the look unless Chico gets in touch and says, please make me look like this, this, and this. So let me know, Chico, if you want your visuals changing for your character. But for now, we'll go with this. So there he is. We have now 2 full Lancers of pilots plus Doyle as a spare. Should work out just fine. Hey Chico, how you doing? You are there. So yeah, if you want me to change how you look, just let me know. But if you're happy with that, then we'll call that good to go. You look pretty badass, I'd say. He says that works. Excellent. Right. So next thing to do is look at what contracts are in this location. I am going to wrap things up before doing any more contracts. I'll play more of this next week. But I'm going to hand you over to Garrison. So Garrison will be continuing to play this mod. You will get to see more new stuff with the beta version that works with 1.8, compatible with the Heavy Metal DLC. Very exciting stuff. Garrison will be playing. So there's your heads up, Garrison. He says, I'm already on standby. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. But yeah, it looks like we've got plenty of contracts to be doing next time. Quite happy with this location. And of course, we will get to see the Streak 2 launches. So I'm looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to seeing how much more effective we'll be thanks to the lock-on ability of the Streak 2. Right, so I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time of 3 PM UK time, 10 AM Eastern. But tomorrow will not be BattleTech. Tomorrow will be Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries beta. So we're playing a beta of a BattleTech mod today. We're playing beta of a Mech Warrior game tomorrow. It's all mechs all the time at the moment on Channel Doyle. I'm really enjoying it. It's been what I think this is going. Well, by next week it will be week 3 of just loads of BattleTech related content. But I do love it, and I'm very much looking forward to the full release of Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries on Tuesday. That's the 10th of December. So tomorrow we'll be playing more beta of Mech Warrior 5. Garrison's going to join me, he said. Hopefully Mello will too. And then same again with that on Friday, I believe. And then the next time you'll see BattleTech, I'll be streaming this on Tuesday of next... No, not Tuesday. Hold on. On Tuesday of next week, that's the launch of Mech Warrior 5 Mercenary, so I'll be playing that. So this will either... I think what I'll do next week is I'll swap my days around. So instead of doing Tuesday, Wednesday, BattleTech, Thursday, Friday, Mech Warrior, I'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Mech Warrior 5, and then Wednesday, Thursday... Thursday, Friday, we'll do as BattleTech. Oh, God. I need more sleep. I really need more sleep. My brain is just... fudge. Okay, so yeah, so if you want to see more of this, you want to see more of this mod, tune in on Thursday of next week. But if you want to see Mech Warrior 5, I'm back tomorrow, I'm back Friday, I'm back Tuesday, I'm back Wednesday. All of those days are going to be Mech Warrior 5 days, so come join me. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the new follows, the resubs, the raids as well. Let's not forget those. And the bits. Thank you so much for the bits too. So we got a raid from RQS Divine. Check out his channel on Twitch. We got a raid from Baby T. Check out his channel on Twitch. And we got a raid from Hotakuken as well. Check out his channel on Twitch. All lovely guys. All very much deserving of a follow. If you're not following them already, go check them out and check out their channel. They stream some awesome stuff. Baby T having just today finished his series on Baldur's Gate 2. A bit of a retro one there for those of us that are old enough to remember it. And I think pretty much all of you are old enough to remember it. So check it out. Right, we are going to go raid Garrison though. So get your speedos on. Let's get prepared. Let's see if I can find his channel. Are you up and running? Yes, you are. Excellent. Right, let's get him open. And let's get the raid on. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Also, leave a comment. Really helps with the algorithm, and I love to interact with you guys on YouTube as well. hold on, let's just get this command in before my brain switches off. There we go. Garrisoned, raid. Yep. Get your speedos ready, guys. I always like interacting with you guys on YouTube too, and I've got a huge comment I've seen just recently from somebody that's it's like they've written me an entire essay in a YouTube comment, so I will address that as soon as I have the time and the brain power. But thank you so much. I do appreciate all of you that watch on YouTube too. And for those that don't know, on Twitch, it's channel_Doyle on YouTube, just the same as it is on Twitch. You can catch me there too. Loads of stuff on there. It's been building up for a year, and we are coming up for a year on the 19th of December. I will have been streaming for a year, and we've broken 500 follows as well. I've got over 50 subs at the moment. Thank you all so much for your support. You've all been wonderful. I can't believe how far we've come in a year. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's get this raid on. Let's go see Garrison, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Thanks again, everyone.
We get wound up for our first mission. Hey, there's Jed O'Doyle.